literally just a couple.
So yeah, y'all food will be there in like 40 minutes, 40 minutes.
Appreciate it, bro. And Tahir, how many more changes are you expecting this show? Because I can go ahead and get my my
I'm only gonna do like 6. I'm gonna keep it light.
I don't even own that many clothes right now. My stuff right now is winter clothes. I have winter wear. My house too hot for that.
Be like, y'all doing wardrobe changes? Oh,
smartphone and a sleeveless vest.
Do it. That boy. What up, bro?
That damn Ron G in this.
What up, bro? Long time, man.
Man, it's
Leslie Jones.
Leslie.
The fuck is up in these?
Oh, let's go. Let's get
these motherfucking wings in these.
Man,
wings showed up.
In my face, huh? Is that what you're doing? Annette Jones, is that what you're doing?
I'm on cookies and whiskey.
Annette Jones, motherfucker.
Annette Jones, got your slave name on there?
Slave, check, all that shit.
Your voter registration name on there? Okay.
Right, Roy, you didn't get any wings? You didn't want the wings?
No, you know what's fucked up in New York? I live too far away from the wing stop. They won't bring them to me. I had to go get them. I ain't have time.
Oh, damn.
You
living that good? Listen, if you stay that far away, you got a driver. You got a daily driver that you know by first name basis.
Sir, I'm on the Daily Show. I don't host a Daily Show. I think you guys confused the budgetary situations.
Where are you at? The wing stop can't get to you.
They all the way up in Harlem. I'm over on the east side.
Yes, nigga.
Up the east side?
Yeah, for this feed, I'm on the east side.
Oh, okay. I just finna say, because I live on the upper east side. I'll tell you where some wing stops at.
You know where all three of them at? I know where all three of them at.
Yo, Leslie don't fuck around. Leslie know all the food spots, man.
All of them. All of them.
Hey, Roy,
I know where that.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Never mind. No, I almost said something I shouldn't have said. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that a virtual background or your room that clean?
Oh, Ron, I live with a woman. I have to keep shit clean.
Gotcha. Yeah, you sound like me. Nigga, my wife it ain't plates over here.
You can tell which side of the bed mine because I got a water jug under my nightstand. Let's go, man. Fuck yeah, man.
Well, good. Welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man. We have a very amazing show. We might have one more person pop in. What's up, Kev? I see Kev on stage in the comments.
Man.
We're gonna get right to business, man. This is Zooming with the Homies. It's the only show brought to you on this platform. It's not behind a paywall. But because of that, all the big people on here, for the most part, are traveling comedians. So if you guys want to bless them with a little something, you're more than encouraged to do so. At this time, I'm going to ask my guests to change their name to your Cash App, and they'll bless you with a little something. The only person on here that's not a comedian is Daylon, but he's funny as hell. He is marketing director for Wingstop, and he is hilarious. And he also provides us with amazing food every time he pulls up. So he's always welcome to the show, but he's also just a good ass brother to have on the show, man. So let's get these introductions going really quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, Emmy Award winner, comedian from the South, married to a black woman. He always puts emphasis on that. Comedian, writer, producer, director. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Ron G in the building. What's going on, sir?
Ron G!
What's up, man? I'm feeling some kind of way. Yeah. Leslie's eating these wings in my face and might have another 40 minutes to wait on mine. He's eating the marrow off the bone in my face.
Too. The pepper ones.
Disrespect.
The pepper ones is the best one, cuz.
Got a little chicken wing debris on the glasses. And I'm sitting there starving right now.
We got you, Ron. We got you.
I text, because this is what it is, Ron. I text Daylon everybody's orders and their addresses, and then he usually hits me with like the DoorDash or the Postmates or whoever the driver delivery service is going to be. So when I didn't get yours and I didn't get mine, I hit Daylon like, hey, did you get these other orders? He was like, oh shit, this just came through. It didn't just come through. It's an iPhone. I know you saw what
it did. And that's what's so funny is I was looking for it. I was like, I guess don't nobody else want wings. I'm like, this don't make no sense. I'm getting texts from all kind of people like, yo, you gonna be on the show tonight? What's up?
Y'all know that I got my motherfucking wings, right?
Right. I'm just jealous, man. And Tahir, I thought you was punking me, man. I thought you was trying to be funny. He was like, yeah, I'm about to order some wings. You want something? I was like, via text? You live in Burbank. I'm in Inglewood. What are you saying? He said, you want me to grab you something? Like, you got jokes?
I joke about a lot of things, Ron. Food is never one of them.
Okay? I was like, wrong nigga Tahir. Wrong nigga. Okay? Like, you want something? Like, that ain't
full point. Grab the air.
Next up, oh snap! One of the orders is on their way now, man. It should be here by 7:39. So
tomorrow.
Come on, people out there working. They out there frying.
Hey, you ever see the picture? You ever see the picture of the nigga that's bringing you your food, and then you be getting concerned because you don't trust the picture?
He look like he lick his fingers a lot. I don't want to touch his bag.
Like, leave that on top of the gate, dude. I don't have to come here to actually.
That's that.
He does that before he even take off. He like put the food down. Like, now it's time to go. Like, first of all, put your hand sanitizer all the way on. Next up, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, this dude.
Oh Lord, you gotta go right to him. You gotta go right to him.
You gotta go right to him.
What's happening?
Let him finish stretching first.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta give him some music.
The elasticity in them slacks.
He is the wrong step. That is the wrong step.
Yeah, you gotta get that background.
That's the most
He needs some falsetto, bro. He need to come out to some falsetto or something.
He didn't drop his cigarette. You know he can't find his lighter. You know.
I'm just doing some yoga, baby. I'm just doing some yoga. Don't mind me.
Oh my God.
You doing yoga in the bathroom?
Even though he needs no introduction,
squats.
I don't even understand what's happening right now. What is happening right now to you?
Man, Spice.
All over the internet. You know his characters from Kareem Bigham to what you say now, Chuck. Ladies and
I don't know none of them. I don't know none of them, and I don't be part
you
of
about to know them. You about to learn all of them.
All of them. All of them coming.
About to learn
like
all
ABC would really
Chicago's finest, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one, the only Spice Adams in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Spice? Okay.
Bro, where you get them slacks from? You can do a split and a windmill, and they don't.
I'm just having fun watching Leslie discover Spice for the first time. You gonna love him, Leslie.
You don't know.
I'm upset.
Leslie, you gotta check out Spice.
Leslie,
I don't got
the truth, Leslie. Leslie, you ever go on a date with a dude like Spice back in the day?
Nigga on the road.
Back in the day, Tuesday.
Nigga always tapping on the door, asking for shit from the room. Hey, you got an iron? You got an iron? You got an iron report in your room? Nah, nigga.
You got an extra cigarette?
You got an extra coffee pot? No, nigga, get away from
me. Oh man.
Hey, Spice, like he call them squares. He don't say cigarettes, he says squares.
Oh, squares, yeah.
Let me get a pack of squares.
You gotta say squares and reefer.
Yo, I just real quick to hear, I ain't even trying to hijack none of this, man. I gotta give Spice Adams all the love with him and my man Affion Crockett when them versus battles, when it's the right matchup.
Jeez.
Spice and Affion would do a parody of the verses that literally just happened 10 minutes earlier. And it's just masterful, man. And
the DMX one?
Did you do the pat on the belt? You do the pat on the belt?
Well, we did. I was Gladys Knight brother. I was Gladys Knight brother. Bubba Knight. I was one of the Pips.
I don't think you need that mic, cuz.
You got
to set on screen.
Why you say that? Because I'm a little low.
Nah, nigga, you sound like a grasshopper.
Like a grasshopper. What grasshoppers be saying?
Spike, turn the mic down, dog.
Turn it down.
Get that mic on.
Turn it down.
Yeah, it sounds like the school announcements, don't it?
The other shows.
It sounds like the school announcements.
His whole thing is
turn it down. You said turn it down?
Is my mic hot?
You said turn it down?
I'm so happy I'm drinking. Oh my God.
Nigga, I am about to start smoking marijuana now at this point.
Go ahead, Leslie. You know this is
all she needs is a reason.
No, I don't give a fuck. You know?
So as Spike looks for a way to turn down his mic, I'm gonna keep going with the introductions, ladies and gentlemen. This next brother is one of the people that also kind of made tonight happen. He was so gracious to grab a couple people and bring them on with him tonight. As I said, he is one of the directors of marketing for Wingstop. All the hilarious tweets that you guys see, everything has to get approved by this guy right here. He's really in touch with the people. And again, he provides us with amazing food. Y'all know how I do. So we might make Wingstop Wednesday a real thing. We shall see.
Hey,
you know, if we can shake a couple hands, sign a couple contracts, we might make that happen. Wingstop Wednesday. But regardless of that, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have him in the place. Y'all make some noise right now for Daylon Goff in the building.
Yes, appreciate y'all letting me come.
Who making noise?
Oh Lord! And then
somebody make some noise right now.
So
I'm trying to turn it down.
Problem. This is when I'm like, why we invite Spice?
I'm just trying to turn the mic down. Somebody said my mic was hot. I'm trying to turn it down.
Oh, nigga.
See, here's the thing, Roy. You've only seen Spice from afar. You've never seen him close up. He's like an only child. He's like
this is. Leslie, I want you to also know right now, you're looking at a married man. Spice, how many kids you got? 2, 3? This is the father right here.
4 of them.
Any of them women? I hope not. Jesus, please.
Oh, I got 3 girls. Yeah. 3 of them.
Oh, Jesus. Daylon, I want to thank you for pulling up, man, and just showing love to what we're doing, man. I feel like I'm small time in comparison to a lot of the people. Actually, everybody on here, I feel like I'm small time in comparison to. But the fact that one video about Wingstop's customer service connected the dots for us, man, I'm very grateful for it.
I was wondering why you was being so nice to this nigga.
Right.
He do a special.
I cut the checks. Spice, Roy,
let me.
I thought you did a fucking special for Wingstop.
Is that an MVP card?
Why you introducing this nigga like Richard Pryor?
Listen.
No,
this
Is that an MVP card? What is that?
This is. It's the black card of Wingstop card.
You have a black card?
You see what I'm out here doing?
I got you.
Does it have minutes or wings? Like you got wings on it or got minutes on it? Like what is it?
How that work?
I don't know if that's like wonderful or just a bad decision.
Listen, we can get you one. This card right here gets you to any Ross event. It gets you all the bottles of Bear Lair that you want. It gets you Ross beard butter. He's highly respected in the hood. He got beard butter. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tahir, somebody told me that Spice is the chaplain for the Crips.
Yo, I know they got to be going in on him in the comments right now.
Hey, Roy, the comments is you got to be careful going in there. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is somebody I absolutely admire. I actually been trying to get on the show, but I just be like, I be throwing tweets out there just from afar, like, hey, Roy, click on my show. Like, because I don't know how to really approach people, and I don't know who your people are and all of that. But lo and behold, all it took was connecting one dot, and Daylon was like, yo, I think I can get Roy on here. I was like, shut the fuck up. Are you serious? And he was like, yeah, you know, he works with the company. So big fan of your work, big fan of everything you do, man. I love the satirical. Satire. Before we go on, let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna fuck up a lot of words tonight. Okay, yes. If you know what I'm trying to say,
wording is hard. Wording is hard.
Wording is hard. Ryan, you did it. Leslie, you did it.
Hard. Ooh, satirical though.
You know what? Roy,
I dated her in college.
I'm a fan of what you got
going on.
Just
say political comedy, man. Just say that shit.
Thank you. Just say that. Just say that.
Why y'all doing this?
That's too many syllables. That's too many syllables for you to hear. Stay your syllable, man.
Roy, when he said it, it was a red line under it when he said it.
I don't know if anybody was watching it on YouTube Live, because you can watch it on YouTube Live, but literally you see hey time going up, hey time. So when I mess up, Kev on stage does this thing where he goes to his ear like a sports announcer, like, hey Tom, looks like Tahir was trying to satire, but that's satirical. So if you go to the comments right now, all you see is hey Tom, all the way. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have Roy. You have to open it up on YouTube.
Fuck that.
Open.
And she eating another wing in my face. Disrespectful.
I like her style.
Disrespectful.
We have Roy Wood Jr. in the goddamn house, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
Honor and a pleasure, man. It's good to see all of my West Coast people, man. I love all y'all motherfuckers, man. I know Leslie be around the corner in New York, but everybody be busy, man. This is good. That's the one thing quarantine is set up. It's an opportunity to parlay with a bunch of people I fuck with. And Daylon, I gotta tell y'all a Daylon story real quick. This is how cool he is, Leslie. When I was hosting Essence Fest, he was back in VIP, just getting random black celebrities, just taking care of folks, just looking at. I'm like, who is this random nigga? Does he have a script he trying to give to somebody? And he's like, nah, man, Wingstop. We just take care of people. Anyway, David, good to meet you. He's just hospitality.
Hey, Wingstop. I don't think you actually work for Wingstop. I think Wingstop has a lawsuit against you, and you've been out.
Yeah, he like the mascot, like Clipper Darrell.
Of him at Wingstop, like, hey, this motherfucker does not work for us. Okay?
Oh no.
Fucking wings.
Oh, hey, don't get
here. He like the Clipper Darrell.
Cut the check.
Wingstop.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh man!
As much food as Daylon sent me last time, he worked for somebody up in that bitch. Because even when Leslie got her food tonight, she was like, "Damn, all this goddamn chicken." I was like, "Damn." Well, listen, Roy, super excited to have you on the show, man. We're gonna have a fantastic time. Thank you for pulling up. Last but definitely not least, ladies and gentlemen, this is someone that I always looked up to. Way back in the days when she used to hit people on the head with the microphone.
Hey, say I'm old to hear.
I didn't say that.
You was way back in the day, and when he was coming up, nigga, you are 72.
That may be true, but it also may not be true. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys can catch her on a new episode of Wording is Hard, but you may have also seen her on Saturday Night Live. You might have also seen her on Ghostbusters, on a ton of stages all across the land. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for writer, comedian, producer, director, Leslie Jones in the goddamn building.
Netflix special.
Yo, let me put some respect on Leslie's name real quick too, man. You got to let us know about the, Supermarket Sweep. You the new host of that shit, man. And that's like 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Yeah. Oh, double checks. Nigga get double checks. Like the host check.
Basically. It's coming back.
Tell the truth.
It's
is there real groceries on the shelf on that show, or is it just boxes?
Actually, we had to get a hanger because of the COVID shit. We went and got Santa Monica hanger and just built a big grocery store inside of it. And all the food went to the food banks though. We sent them all to the food banks. Dope.
Hey, Leslie, I know you're doing well because you don't have the blinds with the little stick that you turn like this. You got the pool.
Oh no, it's got a button and shit, right?
You got a button.
I don't know what you got.
I grew up on these right here.
Do it again.
Hit one of these. Look outside.
Run. What you do with them project blinds? How you open project blinds, Ron?
That's it. Well, she got a button in New York. Excuse me. And she eating wings in my face. My God.
She back out here.
Are you in LA?
Yeah, I'm back out here in LA.
Wait, do you have a washer and dryer inside your home?
Yes.
Do you have grass in the front or in the back of your home?
No, but I got a pool and a jacuzzi in the back.
My God. Now listen, do you park behind somebody or you park side by side?
No, I got a parking space in the front of the house, like with a gate, and then I got a carport in the back.
And a gate, you won. That's all that matters. If you wash your clothes inside your house in LA, you won. If you have grass, you won. Or you don't have to park tandem. Let me tell you something, Leslie. You flourishing out here. Press the button on your blinds. Press the button, please.
To the wall.
Like a projector.
Leslie came to the set for Wording is Hard, and she threatened everybody on that motherfucker. You understand? At least 6 times. At least 6 times.
I did not threaten nobody.
Leslie, you told one of the people there that your pussy was older than her.
That was she.
Ooh.
First of all, she was not respecting me.
That'll get her to respect you.
We're definitely bumping your episode up so the people can see, because the people need to see how ridiculous you were on this goddamn episode. That's that much I can
say. That shit was fun as hell. Yeah. We was laughing so hard, man. That shit was fucking fun.
It was a lot of fun, man. I thank you again. Same thing with you, Ryan. Your episode fucking hilarious, man. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm really excited about these new episodes right now. What I am a little worried about is this goddamn election, though. I know.
I'm worried about these wings that's supposed to come 45 minutes ago. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, hey now. Hey.
The election is ended.
Because that's more results than the motherfucking election. That's for goddamn sure. At least the wings gonna come. You know what I mean? Man,
anybody got a gun yet for election day?
This is the first time I've ever thought about buying a gun. It like most of my father's side is all like military, police, and all of that shit. And I never believed in having a gun. But this is the first time I've been like, I think we might.
There's a black-owned gun shop in Burbank, FYI.
Yeah, right. Yes, it is. And they'll teach you how to shoot the gun too, Ryan, won't they?
Really?
Yeah, they do. They offer classes as well, so you might want to check that out.
This class or this class?
That is LA.
Hey Roy, I'll take one of these right now. Open the blinds up. You think this is a game? You think this is a game?
Drop it on my foot and then it'll shoot like out the wall and then ricochet off of the vase and then shoot me in the leg.
Oh man!
Yeah, go to the class then. You definitely need to go to the class.
Press the buttons on the blinds and lay down.
It's a black-owned gun shop.
But
I don't know that. They ain't got no commercial or nothing.
Nah, it's just one.
It's really
commercial.
A commercial for what? A gun shop?
Black-owned gun shop. Like that.
They actually have a commercial. You probably seen it on the internet. It's like Jones barbecue and foot massage.
So
Jones
stupid.
Barbecue and foot massage and guns.
Oh, they
Jones,
sell guns there?
And guns. That's how it comes on.
Now, I be scared about that shit for real though, man. Like when I find out some shit black owned, I be hesitant to like tell the world because I don't want to sabotage their hustle. It's like you want a black business to grow, but you don't want no sideways shit to have. Like them people in Georgia who bought all the land. Like the white people who bought like 90 acres to start their own all black city. I'm like, nigga, hush. Don't tell nobody.
They posted on Instagram?
It's a whole ass news story.
They shouldn't tell nobody.
Yo, how old are you when you telling people to hush, Roy?
I'm as old as Leslie's pussy.
Hey, Leslie and Roy got that scram. Get from out of here.
Scram. That niggas nice get up and leave the chair spinning every time.
Scram.
I told Tahir was like, wait a minute, old as your pussy, that's about as old as you. I said, man, my pussy was here 3 years before me. It was waiting for me when I was born, smoking a cigarette. Like, bitch, it's hard out here, bitch.
It's about goddamn time you got.
Somebody say cigarette.
No spice.
Somebody say cigarette. Because I'm looking for my lighter.
This nigga here.
Hey, Leslie, it was putting on CarMax 3 years before you got here? It was putting on CarMax?
This nigga didn't quality from Comic View, the background.
Hey, he the chaplain, man.
The chaplain of the Crips. That's you damn niggas.
Hey, Roy was my first gangbanger, man. I taught Roy everything I know.
Man, let me take this jersey off before they think I'm ready.
Yeah, Ramsey, man. Ramsey Street. He got it on right now.
Man, this is my high school. I'm just trying to inspire young kids in Birmingham. This ain't no goddamn... You better said that shit for real. Somebody in these comments been in
hell yeah, man. He's like, is that right?
Ramsey Street.
Listen, Leslie, if you do end up getting a gun, I would always recommend really taking a class. It's certain things that you shouldn't let somebody tell you or show you how to do, like your homies, like, yeah, I'll show you how to shoot. Nah, go to a professional. Shooting a gun and riding a motorcycle. Two things that you should always just go to a fucking professional. Don't let your cousin teach you how to ride a motorcycle.
Nah.
Motorcycle, yeah, don't let you do.
Hey, fuck that. It's hard for me to get on a bike. I'm not getting on a motherfucking motorcycle where it can come off of you immediately.
I would have thought you would have been all about the motorcycle life.
Fuck the bullshit. Okay, I know you could not have possibly thought that.
What's the most dangerous shit you done then?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Black in America?
Well, that's every day. But I mean, like surfing, skydiving.
Real talk. Like real talk. I mean, on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. Like paid money and had a white person walk you through it.
Okay, on purpose. We was in Cabo and I did some what's that shit where you swing? It's not zip line, it's included in the zip line where they let you swing like Tarzan. Yeah, I'll never do, because it's like I had it, what they call it in Tiffany is I had an epiphany.
Hang on. Hey, Tom.
So right, they had me like
subtitles.
And right before they pulled the rope for me to go, in my head I was like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need this. My life is crazy already, so I don't need to scare myself. And then he pulled the rope and it was too late.
Too late then, baby.
But I literally was like, take me back to the fucking station. And they was like, well, you got a zip line down. And I was like, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all? Like, I mean, I know there's been somebody too fucking scared where y'all just like emergency helicopter, get a helicopter, or you got a secret trail. Don't lie to me. You making me do this shit.
They got no slide or nothing?
Man, it was nothing, cuz. It was nothing. It was hot, and I felt desperate. It felt like they got us out there desperate. Like we were dirty. It was hot. And they just had Gatorade. And then I felt like, and the white people loving it. White people love that type of shit. And all I was doing was, if you don't get me the fuck back to camp. Y'all told me we was going to a top of hill and slide down a fucking wire. How come we still in the fucking jungle? Why we still in? Man, I had
TMZ would still be out there.
Made it out though.
TMZ would still be out there.
Man, I had them people dying. Man, I was talking because they was trying to crack jokes. I said, you motherfuckers trying to crack jokes? Let me crack the jokes. I'm a motherfucking comedian. You are the mountain people. Take care of the technical shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because you take care of the zip shit. You know what I'm saying? Give us the motherfucking instructions. I don't need a goddamn punchline, you fucking asshole. I'm a fucking comedian, and I'm telling you right now, as an expert, you're not funny. And everybody on the bus was dying. It was like, oh my God, yeah, let me fucking tell the jokes. Get us the fuck down on the fucking.
Hey man,
but that was great. That was great. It was great. It was a great experience.
How'd you get down though?
Oh, okay, so they end up taking me to the small zip line, right? Yeah. And they zip line. My friend had the zip line with me. That's how bitch I was. I was like, oh, I am done with all you motherfuckers. Get me I'm firing everybody. I'm firing everybody if I don't get the fuck to the side. And everybody's like, oh shit, we're not losing our job. My assistant snapped on to me and shit, and we zipped across, and they put me in this yellow Jeep with this dude, very suspectable, but I didn't care because I needed to get to the camp. And that was even more dangerous than the fucking, because it was like one of those dirt shits. And I just was like, when I got to the camp, I was like, just take me to safety. You know, we're in Cabo. Listen, we're in Cabo. Take me to a beach, motherfucker. Give me a taco and a margarita, and never fucking do this to me again. Never.
Did you drink the Gatorade though? Did you drink the Gatorade they offered you?
No, I did not. But I did eat all of the empanadas they kept giving me. They kept giving me empanadas. When we got to the camp, they just kept giving me cheese and some empanadas. It's like, okay, whatever the fuck, get me to the.
Ryan, you went to Cabo too, didn't you?
I went to Cabo and Bali. We went to Bali for our honeymoon. It was so dope, man. It was awesome.
What's Bali like? What's that like? Is it hot?
Bali's incredible. The weather was dope. So we stayed in two different sides. One side was called Nusa Dua, I think, where it was like we had the beach all to ourselves. It was like no black people, it was people all over the world. We rested for like 4 days, and then we went to the other side where they had like zip lining, that big swing. You always see women on women go to Bali.
The Instagram white girl swing, where it just look like the swing is just over.
Right. That's what I was on. That's what I was on.
Right, but what they don't tell you is, what they do is they don't tell you that women go to Bali to piss on other women to show you that I can afford this and you can't. Because like those swings, like to flex, like I'm doing well. No, not really. Because like on the swings that you see on Instagram, they have a girl with like these long dresses. You have to rent those dresses, but they don't tell you that.
What?
What?
Yes. They're like a swan when you swinging. Like, no, like you have to rent the dress, but you don't find out until you get there. But some girls, they knew that. So they would bring these long gowns, like evening gowns, and be on the swing looking like they doing it like that. I'm like, y'all don't get out of here. $79 for a dress that you're going to borrow that's been used that y'all didn't wash before?
Oh, wow.
You know they didn't wash that dress. You know they didn't wash the dress.
That's good information right there, Ron G.
Hey, don't nobody take
He's like $79 dress.
Near that fucking zip line. Not with that. They not gonna
Hey, they don't tell you that, man.
That's
Bali's
that
dope.
picture. You want that social. Like that's
COVID gonna shut all that
is.
down though. Everybody gonna be on the swing in their regular clothes now.
Yeah.
With a mask on? You swinging with a mask on?
That's the world now. That's the world now. I mean,
this world is weird right now, man. Everything
wear
weird.
your fucking mask.
G, where you at right now?
Okay, this nigga.
Where you at right now, Ron G?
You got the bullhorn. You got your
Hey, Tahir, you gonna have
that
to
mic on
mute that
screen.
right there. You
I'm in Inglewood, bro.
Oh, y'all can't hear me?
nigga, we can hear
Spice, we can hear you. We can hear you, Spice.
scratch that. What the fuck?
Hey, Spice, we need you to pray for the squad, bro.
We can
I
hear
wanted
you
to show y'all something.
Scratchy Adam.
Leslie, you crazy. She fucking.
I ain't gonna be able to find this shit now, but I wanted to show y'all something. When I find it, I'm gonna throw it up on the screen because y'all got to see this crazy shit right now. Basically,
turn it down, right?
This nigga here.
Right. Let this man finish his thought.
Let this
that
man
mic from. He got a shield on it.
He worked on that shit. Let him finish that shit, man.
He had a Dish Network microphone. What is that?
This for the acoustics when I be dropping my lyrics.
Here, go ahead. We sorry to hear.
Captain America shield on it.
I'm trying to find it because it's a company that basically created like a bubble for your head. I've never seen no shit like this. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to myself. And
was it like an Instagram pop up, like one of those things?
Yeah, it was. It was an ad, but I was just like, what? So when I find this shit, I'm gonna throw it up on there. Y'all ain't leaving.
How you breathing the bubble?
Because you thinking about him, so you must have been thinking about a bubble head to hear.
No, that's not what it was at all. Leslie, don't even do that, okay?
I'm saying Instagram be listening to your thoughts.
We all about to get it right up in.
That's real shit.
Everybody's Instagram about to have a little bubble thing.
Have you ever been thinking about an egg sandwich and then egg you know what I'm saying?
Sounds about right.
Hey Leslie,
egg sandwich?
Hey Leslie, them blinds about to pop up on my Instagram. Watch.
I'm serious. It just be all kinds of egg places. You be like, man, I did not tell Instagram I want an egg sandwich.
But that's what they do. Here's my thing. Niggas be all scared of that your phone spying on you. What you gonna do? You gonna just stop using the phone? You gonna go back to pay phones?
Get that flip.
They don't even have pay phones. You know what one is?
Snake.
Man, I sure hope Wingstop don't send me 100 wings.
Yeah, right, Spice. Spice, you talking crazy because they know you by name. Like literally, they know. They like, oh, sending wings to Spice again. Tell them we said what's up. I got him.
They open that door, that leg come out.
Question.
That leg come out first.
While Tahir look for that picture of the bubble helmet, I got a Wingstop question. How as a corporation has Wingstop managed to avoid fights in the lobby? Like every other, like you never see Wingstop fights on Twitter and WorldStar.
You don't. I see them all the time. Like I get notifications of anything that happens anywhere around a Wingstop whatsoever. Like that comes into my team. We gotta get it escalated. So there are situations that happen, but majority of the reason is most of our locations are small and you can't really go in there and sit down and eat. You just really are getting your food to go or you getting it delivered to the house. Ain't no room to fight. You get in, you trying to get up out of there. So
hey, take all that fight in the Waffle House. Don't do that over here. Take all that fighting over there at the Waffle House.
Don't do that over here.
We ain't doing that over here.
We don't need them problems.
Peter had a really big lobby. I was like, wow, I hope don't nobody find this. The one in Santa Clarita is huge.
Hold on. So I found this for y'all. I want to show y'all this real quick. Yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about this right here.
Oh man.
Oh no.
That's only New York. Only New York. That's New York. That looks like New York.
So listen, they have a breathing apparatus in it, a fan, and it's got the N95 mask in it. You can replace that, and it has a microphone so you can talk to people in it too.
No. And this is in New York. I'm fainting immediately right there on Fifth. I'm fainting.
Y'all not feeling this? Y'all not feeling that?
Do they have one for black people? Because I'm sure them hair chemicals contained inside that bubble, man, don't kill you.
You ain't seen now one person.
And she got her head covered. The bitch ain't got no clothes on.
Y'all wouldn't wear that for real?
That's her body infected like a motherfucker. What?
Got a bubble on and no drawers.
And it's got
no drawers, but you got a bubble.
A little hole so you can put a straw in there so you can still drink like your drinks and shit like that while you're on the go.
And
so
I bet you that shit smelled like mothballs.
But y'all not peeping Roy though. Roy is looking like, hold on. The one person in New York is like, yo, how much?
That shit ain't gonna work.
First off, to Leslie's point, yes, wearing a mask tells you the truth about your own breath. That is something you need to deal with in the morning. Second point, I would not only would I wear this shit, I would make niggas at the comedy show. I would make you put that on before you come in the audience, just so we could do shows indoors again.
Right.
Just that's a good idea. You take your phone, they give you a helmet.
And you know, black people gonna have 10 on theirs. They're gonna have 10 on it.
That 10.
Got that 2%.
You know what'd be dope? This would be dope. If you get
go ahead. What did you say, Spice?
Oh no, I was saying what would be dope if you can get like Money House Blessing incense in there and you can get like some juke, the scent in there. Man, I'm telling you, man, you be pulling so many honeys. You get that incense and that juke, 72 sprays to do the trick.
How many?
72.
Shit. You smell like a church deacon.
Right. Exactly. Hey, he gonna get a juke Glade plug-in to go inside of it.
You know he got that juke. Like, where do you be finding this, Spice? Like, where do they sell juke now?
Walmart.
Anywhere.
Walgreens and Wingstop.
That is not juke. That nigga bought that from that motherfucker that be having them fake colognes. You know them fake colognes they be selling
in front of the grocery store.
The bathroom attendant have? The bathroom man you having?
Yeah, you can't fake juke. Like, that's...
They do it though, son.
Hey, Tahir, that's what it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Spice the bathroom man. That's what he is.
Yep.
He got all the bathroom man accessories.
Look like the bathroom man.
He got the bathroom accessories. He got gum, condoms.
So you're a wild boy. You're a wild boy, Brian.
Spice, you got to put your cash app up. You got a cash app? You should put your cash app up.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Clock and Doodle Dumb Dollars, but you got to put a money sign in the front of it.
No, nigga, put this shit up on the screen. Ain't nobody gonna fucking remember that bullshit.
Well, Clockin' don't got a G on the end. It's Clockin' with the N. Jimmy Clockin' Doodle Dumb Dollars. I'll put it up.
Name on the thing, motherfucker.
Okay, here we go. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Getting real mad.
You real aggressive.
You real aggressive, but I'm putting up money while you here entertaining and shit. You fucking doing a show. Might as well get paid for it.
You right. Spice one of them niggas. You shake his hand, then your hand smell like his hand for 2 days.
You can taste it.
That's how you get him, right? That's how you get him, right? You smell me before you see me.
Hey, Spice, you got that cool water though? You got that cool water?
The coolest of all waters.
Spice, how does your wife react anytime she sees you about to make the video? Does she just hit you with the not again face, or she just...
You ever see Niagara Falls?
No.
That's how she do when she see me.
No. No. I do not approve that fucking...
You don't approve of it?
I do not
approve of it.
No.
You see the cash out right there? Jimmy Clock and Doodle Dumb Dollars. I got it up there.
I'm calling Cash App and telling them to fucking cancel your fucking account.
This man.
What?
Hey, Leslie, this the attitude you had when you was at the top of the tree?
What do you mean at the top of the tree?
When you was in Cancun. And they wouldn't let you down.
Cabo.
They wouldn't let you down?
No, it was hilarious because they just laughing at me because I'm sure that they have encountered motherfuckers like me before. So they was like, yeah, talk all that shit while I'm in control of the rope, you fucking bitch. So say something else. Like, so it was like, oh yeah, Leslie? Oh yeah? Yeah? Come, it's your turn? Uh-huh. Yeah? And I was like, hey, motherfucker. You know?
Everybody gets put in the position of power once. They love it.
Jesus.
But they had a good time though. I yelled and cried and did enough shit where everybody was fully entertained by the end of that goddamn trip. It was.
See, I ain't do none of that. When I went to Cabo, I did the ATV ride like that. We went on the beach and
oh my god,
all that shit. That shit was was great.
It was dope. Yeah, it was dope.
Fun.
That was dope.
Do you get dirty though? Get like wet?
No, because like you gotta think about it. Like they make you keep enough distance from each ATV so you don't get like any sand on you. And when you like revving it, all the sand is behind you, so you don't get dirty, anything like that.
Right. Hey, did you go to Squid Row?
I wouldn't mind trying that. I wouldn't mind
go to Squid Row?
I didn't go to Squid Row. Nah.
You did?
What's that?
Squid Row is a club. They got like a little strip of clubs, but Squid Row is like 4 stories of club. Like it's the most incredible thing you've ever seen because it looked like a cafeteria, but it's like 4 floors. It's like ridiculous, but it's like fun.
What's different about the foreign club from an American club?
Oh my God, just
the people,
just
like
everything. When I was in Italy, this club we went to, it was like half of the people were naked, and then half of them was just like, it was just weird. It's just always very super free and open. It's always kind of just like one of those experiences you go, okay, can we do this in America?
Right. And Roy, you realize too that white people don't have rhythm all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You find out all over the world, no matter what country, and you're like, are y'all dancing up the words in 1 and 3? Do you hear the same song I'm listening to?
Ron, your food's at the door.
Oh, is it?
The food at the door.
That's scary. How you know that, motherfucker? Are you outside?
He gets the text message. His phone number's in there, so they come. He's like, your food outside. They'll drop it at the door.
Like, to hear you outside. When he texted me, I was like, wait a minute.
Where am I at? Where am I at?
Stop, Spike. Just let it go. You know what it is.
Hold on.
So Leslie's point about clubbing international. One thing I noticed is that they cannot speak language, but they know every word to every hip hop song.
Yeah.
They can't tell you, especially any questions, won't answer, but they know it.
Especially the old stuff. They love the old hip hop, the 80s hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's so amazing how that really still
that just shows you how much Black culture translates across the world. That's like the biggest export in America, which is crazy the way we get treated here. But from an export standpoint, that's one of the number one things. When I've been to Brazil, when I've been to Mexico, the other place I've traveled international, they don't speak the language, but let a Lil Jon song come on, or a DMX song, or Usher song. Every single word, they know every single one of them. And it just kind of shows, how that export of American culture or Black American culture really is a big thing.
Yeah, well, I can tell you.
Go ahead, bro.
I can tell you what ain't made it overseas yet is American stripper culture. I went to a strip club in Tel Aviv, and that shit was.
What was it
like? It was double A ball.
It was what?
Double A ball. It was whack. It was whack as hell. It was some minor league stripping, and then it was a bunch of. It was in Israel, but it was a bunch of Russian dudes that ran the club, so it felt weird. If you've been in the hood enough, when you in a spot where this feel like where shit go down.
Don't feel right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like where they have skills and shit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then you a Black man. My mind is always thinking about racism. I'm like, do they hate me because I'm Black? Let me just get the fuck out of here. It just did not feel right. And also the stripping was very subpar.
Right. Hey, Roy.
What was that?
What makes it so far, Roy? Please tell.
You ever been to like?
No.
All right, I'm telling on myself.
He said no.
No. Right now,
I'm telling on myself.
No, go on and tell on yourself.
But it's a lot of comedians on this thread right now that can vouch for this. Ron especially, because Ron done worked the road. Ron, have you ever, just in the middle of the day, been driving to your gig and then you see one of them strip clubs that's next to a truck stop, like in the middle of Missouri,
Crowded,
and you stop to see what them day shift strippers looking like?
What?
Nighttime strippers overseas look like day shift strippers in America.
Wait, Roy, did you do Japan?
No, I went with somebody.
You didn't see the banana lady?
I couldn't. I was with my girl at the time. I couldn't just go see the
banana lady.
Oh my God.
She actually passed away.
Did she pass away from the bananas?
Nah, she was just an old lady. And when I did Japan, this small hole in the wall club, about 20.
The troops, you did a base, right? And then the troops.
Yeah, it was military. It was a military tour. It was like at least 10 bases. They was like, you got to see the banana lady. I'm like, what are you talking about? They was like, yo,
that's never a good thing.
Bro, this lady, she was about all of 60 something, and it'd be a room about 20 seats, little small room, and she would take a banana, put it in her situation, and then she had like a little plate, and it would come out in chunks, like each piece, like it would come out sliced. It would come out sliced, and then she put a row of quarters up there and put a plate down there, and all you heard was, it's like a slap machine. She did like this. She was like, cling, ling, 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 ling. I am not lying. I am not lying. But it's one of those things like you see it once in a lifetime.
Stories, I just never got to go.
This what I don't understand is how why do men want to see this type of bullshit?
But they don't tell you that. I'm not a strip club guy. I don't care about strip clubs. Just for the story. But I had to go. I was overseas, and it was like, we're going to take you.
You was forced by gunpoint to go see a fucking old lady put a banana in her pussy and cut it up.
They just said banana lady. They didn't explain. I was like,
you had to know banana lady meant something suspicious.
Leslie, why are you yelling at me? Don't yell at me.
Austin suspicious.
The banana blast?
No, let me tell you something. I saw the worst sex show. The worst sex show in Amsterdam. It was a couple that was they did this whole sex show, and it was the worst unsexual show I have. It was.
Were you forced to go?
At gunpoint?
Were you forced at gunpoint to go, Leslie?
No, not at all. I forced everybody else at gunpoint to go.
See?
When you say sex show,
are you serious?
When you say sex, they like actually fucking live.
No, it was supposed to be that, but I think they called it a simulation.
How do you simulate that in person?
It was undoable. Exactly. So that's why the whole thing was a shot.
It was a cuddling session?
Because I tipped them because they needed the money.
You tipped them to watch them cuddle? You tipped them to watch them cuddle?
It wasn't no cuddling.
There was no cuddling because it was like it was the worst song, and they're just like cat.
Now was it Chiquita? Chiquita Bananas or
Spice?
Yeah, that is a good question. Was it Chiquita Bananas? And then what I want to know is like, did she do like what's them things they call it? The women do the Kegans with the
Eagles. The pussy muscle exercise.
Make Tahir say it.
Kegels. She do Kegels with basketballs.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Did she cut the bananas like the Kegel?
Yes, please.
Hey, real quick though, I want to point something
Tahir,
out.
we in here, Tahir. We in this piece.
The whole reason, and I should have got double lemon wings because them motherfuckers is bomb.
The whole reason I made the video about Wingstop is because they don't have hot lemon on the menu. It's not on the menu. You can't order it on the website. Here's the thing.
That's not all the way true.
What's hot lemon?
Check
What's
them.
Let me tell Leslie first. Hot lemon is the original hot, the original spicy, and lemon pepper seasoning added on it. So it's the best of the both flavors, and it's fire as fuck. Now here's the thing. I sent Daylon my order. I did it on the first time. The first time they didn't do it right either. They sent a cup of hot sauce.
You see what happens when you get you see when you get
look at this. Look at this. Those are lemon pepper wings. Where my hot sauce at, Daylon? This is what I'll be talking about, man. Now I have to assemble it myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to do this when it shouldn't be that.
Tahir, your wings don't look like mine. Your wings don't look like mine. Mine look amazing.
Hey, hold on.
Amazing.
Tahir, you is the most ungrateful piece of shit.
No, I'm not.
Get him.
No. Don't do that.
Stop.
Don't do that.
But no,
do that.
so here it is. Here's the shift. You live in LA. Sorry about that. But if you lived in Dallas, we have a Cowboy Hot Lemon. So it's exclusively on the menu in Dallas only. And that's the reason why it isn't national, because it is a
so
Cowboy,
how y'all research the
Cowboy
flavors? Like Daylon, does Wingstop just have like a flavor nigga in the lab that's putting together the flavors for 2021? Like, what's the research? Like how Batman had Morgan Freeman in the basement making all the bad equipment.
So bad. No. So we have a chef.
Who's the flavor nigga at Wingstop?
His name is James.
Chef Larry. We have a chef that actually puts together all the flavors. His name is Larry. Larry is the one, and Larry is serious about it. Like
get Larry on the show to hear.
He wears
Larry need to be on the show.
He come through. He like, hey, let me show you this. Let me try it. Like he is so serious about his flavors, and comes through with the straight lab coat. Like last year for Thanksgiving, we did a Wingstop turkey. So we did a whole turkey, cooked it, and then tossed it in lemon pepper and hot sauce.
You deep fried it?
OG
deep
hot.
fried it?
Deep fried it. He deep fried it and then tossed it in lemon pepper. Actually, Ezekiel Elliott did a promo for us. So if you go back on our Instagram, he's there the whole feed me part, and we gave him in the Cowboys locker room a lemon pepper turkey.
Nigga, Chef Larry is the state bird of South Carolina, nigga.
He had it going.
Ice, why you just order no wings?
Leslie. The Wingstop cook is walking around with new flavors like a rapper with demo tapes.
Hey man, you know how we do the game. Be like, yo, you want to peep this? That's how you do it, man.
Habanero, sing. The habanero. You ain't never heard of the habanero.
And Leslie, he be having the accent. It's the habaneros. You know what it is, fam? The habanero.
Does he get mad when y'all ain't fuck with a flavor like this one right here? This is the watermelon. This is watermelon oregano. Right, and then y'all be like, nah. How you take that shit?
It ain't been no situation, but I mean, they actually it ain't been no situation like that. Like he most of the stuff he bring, it'd be good. Now there do be a couple of them he come through and we like, nah, we ain't feeling that one as much. But you know,
I call this wing stripper sweat. It's tart,
I know,
but still sweet when you taste it. Like what?
Y'all not about to get me in trouble with Larry. I'm just saying. Larry don't play. Y'all,
what's his name? Larry, bro.
About to get
Larry
caught up with
watching?
Larry.
Is Larry watching?
I don't know. Larry might get this link sent to him. Don't be getting me in trouble with Chef Larry. Like, you know, he come through with the,
shout out to Larry,
good wings.
Shout out to Larry.
Shout out to Larry.
Hey, Spice, you ate your wings, bro? Spice, you ate all your wings, man?
Yeah, I'm on this ranch right here, though. Thanks, Daylon. I love Wingstop.
I got where your chain at, Spice? You the only one that got the Wingstop chain.
What?
We ain't even rocking.
I
seen it on the show.
Hey, hold that thought.
I seen it on there with K Champion. You know, Spice over there lying to y'all.
Y'all
So
made
you
a
got a black card?
Y'all made a Wingstop chain.
You got a black card and a chain?
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's marketing, man.
Y'all not supposed to call ghetto. I mean, how am I not supposed to say Wingstop is that ghetto shit?
Because they don't have
it's that everybody loves chicken. That's the one thing. We really have way more locations in the burbs than anywhere. Like when you look at our full dynamic, like everybody loves chicken. That's really one of those to where as we kind of eat it, we kind of get the low end of the stick. Like, oh man, I don't eat this fried chicken. Everybody loves chicken. Like, so as long as you got it good, like soccer moms, man, they buy it up like crazy. I worked in Pasadena at Roscoe's. That ain't nothing but white people.
Right.
Yeah. Like that.
Right.
One of the Dallas housewives hits me up probably more than Spice does. Like, hey, my sons love it. Can I get another one? Like, and she's like Real Housewives of Dallas type situation. So that's why I'm like, it's straight universal. I see you, Spice.
Look at this chain. Look at it.
Let me see it.
Hold on. Let me.
You gotta get a little closer. I ain't sure if that's gold.
Oh, this gold, 24K.
24K, you mean kegs, nigga?
There, with a K. 24.
With the piece of check. Appreciate that. So crazy part, Spice wore that on the show with Kerry Champion and Jamel Hill. He got the page out.
Jeez, man.
Just brought out a page. Listen, I don't know where you get these props from. I don't know what room you're storing all of them. Because at this point,
yeah, he got his flip phone.
That's
that T9.
That's
Send me a text on that T9.
Oh, that's slide. You was the shit in 02 if you had that.
He owned that shit at one time in his life.
I got to press 9 4 times to get to the Z. Hold on, I'll be right with you.
Hey, Spice, you got a Snake on that phone?
Oh yeah, and on a Nokia, yeah,
You got
like
a Snake.
It's like
it's
like we're involved in like a car accident and no one is letting us out. Like I'm trying to build off.
But did you die? But I'm
trying to propel myself out of the fucking side window, but nobody won't help me get out the fucking seatbelt.
You can't lead us into the crime, Leslie. You a witness.
We ain't here together.
We all in it.
Roy, what's your drink of choice when it comes to whiskey? You said you were drinking whiskey and cookies.
It don't matter. It's just whiskey. Yeah, I already ate the cookies.
Whiskey and cookies, your stomach gonna be fucked up.
I want to go get a re-up, but I'm scared I'm gonna miss something. I ain't laughed this hard in so long. Y'all don't even understand.
You think you want to get Maria or what?
I want to go get some more cookies and whiskey.
Hey, Roy, we gonna hear your stomach in a second. All we gonna hear is,
nigga, are you gonna that chocolate gonna be like, bitch, whiskey.
Hey, the toilet right there.
Yeah. That's confidence right
that
there.
room is pristine, bro. That's like the demo apartment, bro.
That's nice.
Is that the demo apartment?
Put your cash
man.
Put your cash. You got a cash app?
nah.
Why, nigga?
What's that?
Oh,
a cash app. You have that.
Cash app? No, Western Union me to the Chicago area. I get it. Just put Chicago area. I get it.
Man,
you know what's? I ain't here to talk shit, but you know what's fucked up about when you wire money? You walk in there and they treat you like you ain't shit. Cause you in there. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm in here to send the money. I'm here to help a nigga.
Yeah, and it's like you ain't got another way to send that shit. Them motherfuckers ain't got a bank account. You're like, bitch, no. I wouldn't
be here.
Right, and put $7 on my water bill too while you're at it. Your attitude.
Money is like, yeah, so you must deal with piece of shit people because you need to go. It's like, well, fuck you, Western Union.
People be doing that with the JPay.
Oh, what? Lord.
The JPay, you don't do the JPay?
What's that, bro?
What's that?
You got money on people's books, man. They need the ramen noodles and cigarette.
I'm done with this nigga, man.
Can you say Wingstop to JPay?
Nigga, I'm blocking you out of my zone.
Listen.
Am I too low?
Nah.
Hey, Spice talking like he running numbers for Bubby Johnson.
On that scratch ass.
I worked in a jail, and them motherfuckers, man, they were trying to get that JPay and them green dots every day.
Yes, sir.
You can make a phone call for me? Nigga, no. I'm not going to jail for you and being here with you, nigga, no. Making no goddamn phone call for you.
Called JPay?
Oh, that's a real thing.
JPay. Yeah, it's real.
That's how you pay.
JPay is like that online credit, their store credit. They use that for commissary and all of that type of stuff. And
so it's like prison Venmo? Prison Venmo?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
Venmo.
Prison Venmo,
Shit.
prison
Nigga.
Cash App. You can put stamps, like you can send email to a couple. I got a couple
So
cousins.
do you do it like
that's
through
how
the
we
phone?
communicate.
Do it through the phone?
You can do it through your phone or through the website. So you go to the website, you load up some stamps. That's how they can email back and forth. And then you can put money on, like, they can download music, be able to do that part. Yeah.
I'm on Zoom. Mabel.
This nigga here.
Mabel.
So yes,
He say Mabel.
it's basically Cash App or Venmo for people in jail. Now
But
I'm
the
sure
fees on that, man, they be
crazy.
taxing so hard, man.
Absolutely.
On folks that's locked
But
up.
can we talk about how you get an Apple Watch and a flip phone? You got to pick one, bro.
You gotta pick a century, nigga.
You got he got an Apple Watch, a flip phone, and a pager, nigga, and a white belt.
This motherfucking century.
That white belt came out of a casket, nigga.
You said you gotta pick a century?
Now I'm just saying, this nigga quantum leaping all through the fucking decade.
I got this from Banana Lady.
You better get your ass somewhere. What'd he say?
You said you gotta
from the banana lady.
Oh.
Hey, look. Hey, Tahir, I'm telling you. Hey, look. I'm about to go get the outfit that the Banana Lady gave me. I'm going to be right back. Give me 1 second.
Jesus.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
He got it. Like,
Why
I
you
want to
gave
go
him
to
ideas.
Chicago just to see
encouraging
Spice's wardrobe. I want to go see his closet. Like,
No, you
Spice is
stop
funny,
encouraging
man.
this nigga. It just
probably
Roy just
smell like
thinking that shit. He hilarious.
Larry,
Yo.
Leslie, here's the thing. You don't have to encourage him. If you leave
Right.
him alone for too long, he's just going to do something. You just see him bring the gun out, the massage gun. He was like, oh, they not paying attention to this? Let me go get the pager.
This
nigga
why I love Spice. Spice is a retired NFL player who ain't walking around hobbling and aching. The brother left the game
Is he
with
really
his
an
money,
NFL player?
and
yeah.
he is an ex-NFL player. That man used to suit up every Sunday.
No
And he
shit.
left with his health and a sense of humor. Man, keep spreading that shit.
I didn't know that about him.
I agree.
Just don't touch me with that goop, though.
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Not only
I
that,
didn't know that about Spice Adams. I didn't know
And
that.
Yeah.
Spice is probably more famous now than he was when he played in the league, and that's kind of the
Yeah,
difference
I ain't say he
between
was a Hall of
NFL.
Famer. I just said he played.
Right.
Yeah, he played for some years. He got drafted.
He's good.
The fact
But that
you
closet,
take that helmet off now, and the fact that people know who he is as Spice Adams, whereas when he played for the Bears and the Niners, he had the helmet on the whole time. He can walk around, nobody knew who he was. So that is one of those success stories that come after football, because a lot of cats retire and they don't know what to do. They play football their whole life. That's all they know. And
what
now
y'all
it's
think
like, what am I supposed to do? Go ahead.
What do you think about the players like protesting and stuff?
They protested for one night.
Exactly. Okay, now
You
I'm
can't
gonna say
fix it with a t-shirt. T-shirt don't fix
We
it.
talking football, basketball, which sport?
You gotta say which one, football or basketball, because that makes a huge difference.
Y'all love y'all sports, so y'all would defend it to the end. Because I remember a while back, and I'm not gonna say this person's name, but they was, what I did was I brought up that Colin Kaepernick fucking, bend the knee, and athletes came and fucking back in the day when Muhammad Ali wouldn't go to Vietnam,
Right.
see athletes stood up for him and was like, yeah, fuck that, it didn't happen for Colin. And I remember in this argument, and these are reputable people, they were like, oh no, that's the league, you fighting against this.
We're in the middle of a real discussion.
Keep going. You just got to keep going, Leslie. You just got to keep going. Yes.
Leslie,
people didn't show up.
Leslie, stay in your pocket.
Stay in the pocket.
Here, turn this video off.
Hey,
turn this video off.
Leslie, don't scramble.
Right,
Leslie, don't scramble. Stay with it.
Don't scramble. You had a good point. Let's get it through.
Don't you break character either. You keep them up.
Kaepernick, Leslie.
People coming to defend Kaepernick. Where you
at? Man, this nigga got a camel toe.
You gotta stay. I guess we just been around Spice long enough. We know.
The banana lady gave me this, y'all.
Huh?
The banana lady gave me this.
The banana lady?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, you might have to mute this.
Man, but his legs are gorgeous.
Hey, Spice, I can still see the apps on your phone in your pocket.
Man, what is that one-piece short suit that women be wearing? What's
a romper? You got on a romper?
A romper.
He got a male romper.
Nah, that's a onesie. That's a onesie with a drawstring.
Hold on now.
All right. See, now
you about to get the YouTube link took down.
On stage, now we got Spice.
Yeah. No, because the comedians do this shit right here, right? You know, if this joke don't work, this nigga got to do the rest of his set in that outfit.
Nah.
You remember Marvin? You remember Marvin out of Roy? You remember Marvin out of Miami? And he would
Marvin Dixon.
He would do that fucking. I saw that joke not working. This nigga had to put his clothes back on, piece by piece.
Hilarious.
And it's just like agonizing. And you like, yeah, man, this is bad.
What y'all want to talk about?
Anyway, I told you.
Stay in pocket. Stay in pocket,
So Kaepernick. So you just
y'all was talking about something serious?
And these people argue.
We're talking about social justice, nigga, and you showed up in the goddamn looking like a tropical smoothie.
I said to here, I'm about to be right back. And you shouldn't have segued to something serious to here. Now you done messed the whole flow up, baby.
We was talking about your NFL career and your ability to pivot post-retirement. We was complimenting you, motherfucker.
You wasn't even here. You missed it.
We was complimenting you, and then you come in here with the Miss USA legs. And
you should have sent me the text message to here. I get all the text messages, baby. Damn.
Nigga, you come in here with a brick house fucking... brick house fucking form.
Man, you knock the back of my phone off.
Where the hell on a Cabo romper, nigga, and you think that we
Cabo romper?
This is not a romper. This is a shirt, and then this is his shorts
with the goddamn Van Halen Panama. If you don't sit your motherfucking ass,
Spice, how much weight you lost, Spice?
About 120.
What the fuck I was saying?
About 120. Social injustice.
Leslie. I want to hear what you have to say because you're always poignant on these issues.
I brought this up to these, and these are reputable people, and I remember them arguing me down about, oh, it's the NFL, and this is a institution, and then I remember saying to them, I feel like there's going to come a day which you guys are going to really regret what you're saying right now and what you're standing for right now. And exactly what I said, it happened. Mm-hmm. And it's like, to me, fuck, I think there's just so many things, just much more that we're supposed to do that we're not doing.
Right.
You know?
Are you seeing those same athletes who wouldn't stand with Kaepernick then, are they out rah and going Black Lives Matter now?
Probably not.
Yes. Like hardcore. Like hardcore, and you're like, yo, motherfucker, this is was an opportunity. I really feel like Kaepernick, it was such a peaceful thing, dude. I mean, you get what I'm saying? It would be different if he was running out on the field with his helmet and hitting white motherfuckers. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
I think one of the big challenges, and I even kind of talked about a little bit with Spice, having to wear the helmet. The NFL is all about the name on the front of the jersey and the shield. And they really, from an athlete standpoint, don't want you to be an individual. It's really all about the team. And their players association isn't as strong as like an NBA, because the NBA, the players run the league. Whereas in the NFL, the owners and the teams, you're pretty much replaceable. They got somebody else. That's why they say the NFL stands for not for long. You there 3 to 5 years, you get your pension and you ready to get up out of there. Whereas when you're looking at the NBA, those contracts are guaranteed. NFL, they're not guaranteed. They're renewed every single year. You got to that's why they're always all about what's up with your signing bonus, because that's the only money that you pretty much can guarantee that you're going to get. That contract every single year, it is renewable. So if you got the responsibility to take care of your wife, your kids, you bought your mama a house, you put furniture in that, you got this whole group of people you got to take care of. People are starting to look at it like, man, if I do this, if I get Kaepernick, it's not just going to affect me. It's going to affect everybody that I've taken care of that is on my payroll. So it's harder of a decision to kind of make that unless you got the for real money kind of set up to be able to do that.
Everybody, and then COVID came and fucking busted all that shit out anyway.
Yeah, it has to be everybody. It can't be individuals because that's the only way it works. Ron. Right.
I feel like the NBA dropped the ball, man. The protest for one day or one game, you had the ear of the entire world. Like the NBA just came back, you had the ear of the entire world and everybody wanted to know what you were going to do with it. And we were protesting because we had time. We wasn't worrying about entertainment. We had time to protest. We had time to be on the front lines every day and go protest. Every celebrity out there, you watching big name celebrities protesting. But then this country, we about being entertained. Everybody say they want to keep it real and keep it truthful. Mm-hmm. We don't want to keep it real. We want to be entertained. So now that the NBA started, I feel like they missed an opportunity to say, this is what we want. In order for us to play, we need these things. We need to speak to Minnesota and have these people arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
They got the power.
And make it known that they're fighting on our behalf. Because it's one thing to, that you put it, like even when my man walked off, he was on the air and walked off and it was
Kenny Smith.
Come on, man.
Yeah. But I'm like, you could have did something and said, hey, look, and LeBron or whoever else wanted to be the face of the NBA, because they do have some form of voice, especially when you're a big name person. Like, look, we're not playing again. As much as we love entertaining y'all, no disrespect to the fans, we want to change this world and change the politics of these cops killing us and nothing happening. And they could have made a bold statement and say, we'll play after this. But nobody said nothing. It was just one day. Everybody was like, oh, this is crazy. And nothing was done with it. So they feel like they missed the moment.
And it pisses me off because this is what I've been telling everybody. The problem, and it's not just with black people and white people, it's everybody. Everybody's afraid of fucking change. This is the big problem with our world right now, just changing. Do you get what I'm saying? And what's sad about stuff like that, you can sit and try to not change, but your shit starts dying. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you look at our society right now, our people are dying, jobs getting lost, our fucking environment is dying because we are not choosing to move fucking forward. And this is what I tell white people all the time. Until we as a society realize that this whole thing was built by one race, that when they did the Constitution and talked about making this place, no one sat down at a table with an Indian and a black person and a woman and an Asian person to think about what the fuck USA was gonna be. It was some questionable straight white men that fucking made the Constitution. There was no transgender around or gay men around. They wasn't even listening to their fucking wife, who's a woman. Do you get what I'm saying? So until we realize that as a society, how we have to literally disrupt what the fuck we built. I mean, how the fuck can I get an update on my iPhone every 3 fucking times every month and we can't update the Constitution? We can't update our laws. You know, I mean, and this is what's so pisses me off is that we can sit here and talk all day, but this whole society is just on surface. We're not deep. We're not going deep, and we never will. It's going to be our children's children that finally decide that this is fucked up because we have to die the fuck off. Our whole opinions are just so set in this regulated thing that's been taught to us. We need to all die. I hate to say it because we're not going to change.
Can y'all hear me? Is my mic hot? Like for real? Like, is this better?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good.
You good.
All right,
go.
Let them use it.
As a player, I think that a lot of people didn't kneel with Kaepernick because you got different type of players. Like you got the player that's making $20 million a year,
right?
And then you got the practice squad player or the player that's only making, $200,000 or whatever. So to them, they like, I can't jeopardize that. Right. So I don't know. I gotta kind of play the fence. Like I'm with him in the locker room, but outside, I don't know. So I think
I get that. I get that.
But this time we live in, you're not allowed to be on the fence. This time, what's happening?
No, not now.
You can't take Trump a la carte and be like, yo, I make 6 figures and I'm a wealthy person, but I like the tax benefits of voting for a Republican. but you gonna ignore all that other evil stuff he do and be like, you can't.
Too,
you gotta pick a side.
Ron, it's not just fucking Democrats in trouble. Fucking everybody's in trouble. We're paying into a system that is not taking care of us. When businesses are closed, when motherfuckers, like we got a relief check of fucking $1,200, I'm paying taxes, motherfucker. You telling me that I can't be protected? We're paying tax. That's like an insurance. If you
bailout for us.
If some shit happens, we're supposed to be covered. Our business is supposed, that's what we pay taxes for.
Right.
And so that's what pisses me off is that we as a society ain't pissed off about us paying for I don't get it. It's an outrage.
We have to look at the realism, and this is bigger than just NFL and protests. It's politics as a whole. It's two ways to vote. You can vote for what you think is better for the country, or you can vote for what you think is better for yourself.
Right.
And so as a race, we have to figure out which one of them things we're going to do. Because if all Black people voted for the thing that was best for Black people, then you would get a hell of a lot more better results. And that's part of where I think, Leslie, back to the whole point of what you asked off the rip was how do we feel about the protests? I wish that more was done. I'm happy that at least there's some money and there's some, you painted some shit on the court. All right, that's cute, but what you gonna do? Because to me, once we get past this moment, that's the real work. That's the real checks and balances. When we come back next summer and we back to normal after whatever the fuck vaccine, I don't know if you niggas taking the vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine.
And it's not gonna ever be a back to normal. It's never gonna be that.
Like, I just think that once we get back to, well, then not back to normal, but when this moment has passed and the dust has settled a little bit and people ain't talking about it as much, that's when you got to really start holding people's feet to the fire to do the shit that they said that they was going to do when you voted them in the first place.
But see, this is the scary part to me. Like, and this is real talk. I know y'all from the hood, so I know y'all can attest to this, is that in Compton, motherfuckers don't know the difference between Trump and Biden. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the same fucking thing. We getting treated the same no matter what fucking president is in there. And it's very frustrating because it's like, you telling me not to go vote. You tell me, because I feel the frustration of people. It's like, you telling me to go fucking vote, but I'm gonna go vote for this motherfucker and I'm still gonna get my ass kicked by some fucking police. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like nothing really changing. So everybody's like, oh, with this, and I agree too. Let's get Trump the fuck out of there. It's this craziest bullshit that's ever happened. But is Biden gonna do any better? I mean, and to be honest, like, I don't give a fuck. But Biden not gonna last 8 years. That motherfucker, trust me, Kamala will be president in 2 years. I'm not trying to be funny.
Don't say that. Don't say that the white people might be watching this. Don't let them know that.
Yeah.
Biden.
Yeah.
Go Biden.
They're gonna turn this into a makeup tutorial show. The wrong white people hear this.
I'm trying to sneak Kamala in.
I know you guys been asking me about my concealer.
Don't give up the game.
Biden's gonna
Here gonna be like, hi guys. Everybody's been asking me about my freckles and my hair. Well, today I'm gonna give you a tutorial on how to do my hair. They're gonna take it away.
Yeah, you're right about that though. It's like when you choosing a president, it's just, do you want to get punched in the face or kicked in the face?
And
damn, Roy, like that?
Future. Is anybody thinking about the future? Like Kamala, I think is great, but I want somebody who's gonna think about the fucking future. That's what we need to be thinking about. This not funny, this global warming shit. This shit ain't fucking, this shit, do you understand? Have you not understand that the fucking earth is about to kick us the fuck off of them? Like, yo, get the fuck off of me.
Bro, it's been so hot, like unusually hot. Like 10 years ago was never this type of hot. And
summers as a kid. Summertime as a kid was never this hot.
It was never this hot, right?
I never got sunburned until I was an adult, bro.
You had to go to Vegas for it to be this hot. You remember how
I got sunburned as an adult. I never got sunburned. I'm from the South.
For like the first time, for real, these are real consequences for what happened 4 years ago. In that whole part of, what do you have to lose? Well, 200,000 lives this year. What do you have to lose? Land, the sun, LA is burning, Oregon is burning because of real consequences that have happened from a global warming standpoint. Oh, it's cold. It gets winter every time. There is no global warming. Dude, they're about to run out of names of hurricanes. It's only scary. The second time ever. They are about to run out of names, and it ain't hurricane season is just ain't even halfway over, but they already on W because of all of those things that are happening and real consequences for our actions, or more so our inaction.
But I feel like the bright side.
You saw the fire tornado?
Yeah, I saw a picture of that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, on the bright side, man, everything that's happening, because we can all talk about problems, is I believe that the old racist people are dying, and this new generation don't necessarily care. This new, like their kids, like I perform in comedy clubs where it's people who don't have black friends, and they don't laugh at nothing I say, but their kids love me. And when they were protesting for George Floyd in downtown LA, I literally cried because I was like, I've never seen in my lifetime, being from the South, to watch those many different nationalities of people cape up for me. And like, I'm watching them get hit by rubber bullets. They on the front lines. They celebrated me. You seeing Hispanic, white, Filipinos with Black Lives Matter. It's like, for me, I was like, yo, like in my lifetime, I ain't never seen this. My dad was like blown away. He was like, bro, I don't know if this is real or not, but like to be able to see that and talk about this stuff with my dad, for me, I can tell the world is changing and the needle is moving, even though it feels slow, because we are a part of that generation that's going to change everything. That's why I believe God made this quarantine. You've been talking all this time about starting your own business. What you going to do about it? Have you made time for that? You going to depend on the system, or you going to start your own business?
Talk. This COVID made everybody go, all those dreams and shit. I think I better
make them happen.
Because then seriously, everybody lost their job.
Even like, in dating, you can't play with dating no more.
So it's one of the things like, oh, what the fuck do I want to do with the rest of my fucking life type of shit. And it
makes you think about yourself.
I understand what you're saying, Ron, but I want more.
We all want more, absolutely.
I'm like right now, I'm in the Television Academy right now working with Frank Sherman, because I'm like, let's go to every black set and let black actors know that they can sign up for the Television Academy. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that they can be in the Television Academy. So you can fucking vote.
And cast the votes and change the fucking awards. Yes.
Motherfuckers get nominated. You literally can fucking join. So I'm like, let's go to these black productions and get these black actors signed up. Let's fucking like make it aware that that's an actual option. It's like this is what I was telling them, is like the Academy does not reflect our fucking industry. It doesn't reflect our community. It should have been fucking changed.
But that visibility is necessary, and that representation is necessary. This is one of the reasons why I'm even on here. Like, I had the conversation with my wife. She's like, Daylon, we might need to, get out there a little more. I'm a background dude. As Roy kind of said, I'm usually the guy behind the scenes, making certain things happen, pulling it together. But I thought about myself as an 18-year-old, and I'm like, man, I would have loved to see somebody with the job that gets to do the things that I get to do. They get to hang out with you all. They get to, I buy people chicken and send it to them and go to Essence Fest and wherever else. Like, it's pretty damn cool, grand scheme. So how can I be able to show that to someone else that says, you know what, I'm not an actor or a comedian. I just went to college. I figured out what I liked. I knew I was good at marketing, and I flipped the script and I made it happen. So how do I show that to someone else that may be sitting there looking like, man, what can I do? And I'm like, this is actually pretty cool.
And he's right. Like, everybody can't be a performer or an athlete. I remember my dad he was an electronic engineer, and he worked at KJLH. And we went to all the music fests, and I'm telling you, I was amazed at his job. I was like, God, this is fucking dope. Like, he gets to be back here with all the music groups. He gets to fucking go to, like, he's DJ. He's with all the DJs. This is, people need to know that there's positions like that.
Like, you don't
have to be in singing, there's so many. And right now, we need more doctors and fucking lawyers. Believe it or not, that's what the fuck we need.
And black therapists too.
Outfit off now.
You say what?
Black policeman. What'd you say?
I feel like I need to take this outfit off now.
Yeah, go put your serious suit on. Go back to your crib.
This right now? That's it. Just happened right now.
You just thought about that right now.
Hey, but we appreciate the Fashion Nova plug, though. We appreciate the men's Fashion Nova line.
And then you just said something so wonderful, and I can't take it serious because I know you got to work for.
I'll be right back, guys.
Dressed like a daiquiri.
All right, let me hurry up and get this point in before he come back dressed like a banana. To what Ron was saying, you know, it is a lot more diversity, you know, at the marches. It's a lot more like when you see white people making a wall in front of black people at a protest, you know, that's progress. My fear, you know, when we talk about old racists dying off, my fear is that with this isolation and this unemployment and the disease, the thing that racism gives a lot of white people, it gives them someone to blame for something. Right. Yeah. And it gives them a way to create a narrative. And you look at what social media is doing, the radical. Dylan Roof wasn't no old head when he busted them shots at that church in Charleston.
Right.
So when you look at cats like that, you hope that it's not more of those that are going to come as a result of the time that we're in right now.
Right. Or that cow, and, you know, that dude wasn't old. That motherfucker was young.
And that's my fear is that anxiety, that's the word I'm looking for, is that with more anxiety.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that half the country or is that just a small percentage?
I think it's
that's what
there.
I hope.
Yeah, that's the hope is that it's there. One of the challenges that we run in, for Black people, we want everybody to win because we've never had anything to be our own. So we're like, you know what? If we get equal, everybody wins, we're good. Whereas in a lot of cases, if you're on top, if you're the white person that's on top, somebody coming equal feel like you're losing. And that loss and that anxiety and that frustration and that fear.
Not a loss. We're all
agree.
Because just like equal people we're fighting, oh my God, you got to know that Spanish people getting treated like shit right now. You got to know that Asian
and we
people
ride with them.
Like shit
we
right
ride
now.
with our.
But Leslie, I want to say this too, Leslie. I'm grateful for you and women like you because I feel like you're tearing the roof off and creating rooms and avenues where I can't imagine what it's like being the only Black woman in the room, in the writer's room.
And let me tell you
and
something,
I love.
I ain't motherfucking scared, nigga. I'll be knocking them
right. So let me give you your flowers.
Let
me give you your flowers.
she's like,
I want to give you your flowers too, because to be a Black woman in a room where you're not necessarily the what they're used to, and for you to come out of that and blossom the way you have, and I know you're very unapologetic, and I appreciate it about you. You like that on stage, and even on a personal level, like you don't take nothing. So I'm grateful that I get a chance to experience women like you because you're literally opening doors and tearing doors down and walls down so little Black girls can be on a show that you've been on. And I'm celebrating you.
You know, Punky just got hired at SNL, and really? I'm into Punky. Punky Johnson just got hired.
Punky Johnson, that's
like,
dope.
Yeah, it's like, but they wouldn't hire Punky if I was there, if I hadn't been there, and that's real talk. It's like, and this is what I was telling Essence Magazine because we did an interview with them, and I was like, you know, when I was coming up, I didn't give a fuck about being on Elle Magazine or People and shit. Nigga, I wanted to be on Essence. I wanted to be on Ebony. I wanted to be on Jet Magazine. I wanted my name to be on that back page that my dad used to open up every week when he would get to Jet and be like, oh, there's going to be a Black person on Lawrence Welk. We watching that shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
so your daddy never looked at the Jet Beauty of the Week? That's what you're saying?
Oh, you know he did.
43.
42. It was 42 or 43.
Put that shit down. 42. Put it down, Junior. Put the shit down. But my dad was like, I'm just looking. You know, I'm just looking. Ain't nothing wrong with looking. You know, ain't nothing wrong with looking. They have the oldest bathing suit on. It was always that two-piece white shit that tied around their neck. And then they had the little Aquanet fucking hairdo and shit.
I didn't mean to fuck up your I'm sorry. The side ponytail with a lion's mane.
Yeah, exactly.
Elle Magazine.
What I was telling them was telling Essence is that, you know, the thing that made me really sad in doing everything that I'm doing, I didn't really get a lot of Black support. Like white magazines was tearing my door down, but I just got an interview with Essence. So I go, with the shit that me and Keenan is doing over at SNL, how the fuck we not on your motherfucking pages every fucking day? Like Keenan has been on television since he was 8 years old. How the fuck he's not like, and he's so good. You guys would not believe how fucking talented Keenan is. He is so fucking,
we know.
Like I'm talking about, like the boy can do all kinds of fucking accents, and when he walks out of 30 Rock, that motherfucker's gonna collapse. Trust me, because he is definitely a big foundation of SNL. And it's like, how are we not? I just feel like damn, sis, like how we not celebrating, sis? Like, what the fuck? Like, we used to sit in his office when the BET Awards would come, and we'd be like, damn, like, are we not black? Like, are we not black enough? Are we not? And I thought
y'all black on a white show. Therefore, your blackness
I would say that
count.
about me though. I never thought I'm straight nothing but nigga. Like us straight, like that's all I came up. That's all Roy, you saw me at Roy. When the last time we saw each other? When we was in Alabama, right? Wasn't it Alabama for Christmas?
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah.
Went up at the most hood ass fucking club.
Nigga, Leslie pulled up at a hood spot in Fairfield, Alabama, and did 30 minutes with a leaky roof, and took pictures, showed love.
Hey, so
she ain't never high-sided. She ain't never high-sided.
My people, I want my people to love me. And because I want, and this is what I was telling her, I was like, I want to teach motherfuckers, because everything that we thought, like all the people that I came up with, the comedians and stuff, the first thing I told them when I made it was, it is nothing like we thought. It is absolutely nothing like we thought. It is not about talent. It's about motherfucking, you have to really mentally be in a place where you can get in that motherfucker and affect them and not be infected by them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was going into motherfucking rooms, I was like, we about to do a live show? That's that type of energy that you like, you know, you can't make that type of energy up. Motherfuckers look to me every Saturday night like, yo, if however Leslie feels how this fucking show would go, and I would be like, let's do that. Let's go, motherfuckers. Like the whole time, I would have people
quarterback that shit.
I would have people so fucking pumped, like real talk. So Leslie, it's like I want to teach people that. I want the Tony Bakers and the Tahirs to make it, because you motherfuckers are funny. Do you get what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers to see Godfrey. I want people to see. Do you get what I'm saying? It's comedians that all of us on this motherfucker know. It's comedians. All of us know. Oh yeah, Ron too. Yeah, whatever.
Thank you so much. Spice.
No, but you know, that's comedians that we all know that we're going, wow, I wish everyone could see this person. Like for the longest, I wish people could actually see Tony Roberts perform.
Man.
Like in his pure form, with the mic in the stool and this, and he's just
got the breath of 1,000 asses.
Oh my God, no, I've been slapped so hard that I started another conversation type shit. Like this nigga is just one of the funniest motherfuckers ever. But I'm going, will anyone ever get to really see Tony Roberts?
Yeah.
You know?
That's the crazy shit ever, because Tony Roberts is hands down one of the funniest people I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Like hands
People
down.
don't know. People don't know who he is.
And it's crazy because no matter who you ask that has seen him, everybody will bring the same sentiments about Tony Roberts.
Agreed.
Everybody. But how is it that Hollywood has overlooked him time and time again? It baffles me and upsets me at the same time.
A lot of people. And
Leslie,
I feel like people don't know how to play this game. You got to know how to play this game, because, I'm telling you right now, if you just know how to ride the right egos, and then, you know, because you can still be yourself. I still was myself. I just knew how to fucking finagle the right motherfuckers. You just know how to talk to the right motherfuckers. Oh, wow.
Hey, Leslie, were you corporate at all before you became a comedian?
Was I what?
Were you corporate at all? Corporate.
Were you military?
My dad is military.
Yeah.
Like, what's your background? Because the thing you're saying now, I had to learn. I used to do sales before I used to be an accountant, and I did sales. And I learned a lot of comedians don't know how to talk to people. And sometimes you bring your ego. I've seen cats come to LA. They got the ego, attitude. And I was just wondering, like, I did sales, and I was the only black person in my accounting classes and all my jobs I've ever had. So I learned how to maneuver in those environments. So for you, how did you learn how to do that?
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, all of us got this shit. Like, this is why, like, my brother, and I hate to say it, my brother was like a big ass dope dealer. And I used to tell him, I used to be like, dude, you're so fucking smart. Like, you could take that shit. Like, because the way he used to work shit, I used to be like, you could be running. It's about, because he would play on egos. Like, he would play on egos, he would play on, and he would just, and that's the same thing. And it's just like, I hate to say it, but I have used every trick from The Godfather. Like, every trick. I have no. Let me break this down. Roy, and I know you're gonna love this. Let me break this down to you. Godfather had 3 personalities, and all 3 of them was his sons. Okay, so you can be a Sonny, you know, and you can lose your fucking shit and run through a goddamn toll booth and get shot the fuck up. You could be a fucking Fredo and be a bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, and not have no confidence in yourself and be insecure and fuck off your shit and still get killed. Or you could be Michael and fucking be patient and wait for that fucking revenge. It's a calculated fucking equation working with this shit. And if you motherfuckers who tell you that they don't play the game, those are the ones who ain't winning.
Mm-hmm.
You are in that
with all that Hollywood shit. I ain't got time for all that talking to them white people.
And they ain't got time for you, because don't nobody know none of you motherfuckers. That's what I used to tell motherfuckers that would say. I was like, that's right. And I would purposely say names to Lauren and his rich people, and they would be like, who?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? It was like, you don't know who is that? That's what it comes the fuck down to. That's what it comes down to. So you can be not about this Hollywood shit if you want to, or you can get in that shit and make it your shit. Because that's what I do.
Why do you, Leslie, like, is it a blessing or a burden? Like I look at a nigga like you, a nigga like Kev, a nigga like Tiffany, right? And the consistent thing on all 3 of y'all when you broke through, you put other niggas on. You put younger niggas on. Like, once you figured out the recipe of how to get in the game, did you immediately want to do that? Or was it just one of those, like Chris Rock always had the quote, if I don't help the black comic, nobody else will.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It was like when you get into a music festival for free and you go, hey man, meet me over there by the gate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I can get you. Hey man, bring Pookie and I can get y'all niggas in the side door. Hey nigga,
talking in front of the hand so we can't see our mouth move.
Hey nigga, I left a rock in the emergency exit door on the side of the stadium.
Just push it through. Come on through.
Come on through. Don't make no noise. Just come in. They'll know you there once you're there. Mm-hmm. Because that's the thing, is getting in the fucking building. Yeah. And that's what I'll be trying to get people in the fucking building. Get in there. And I mean, just like Chris got me. Chris, this is literally what Chris said. Hey, here's your pass. Enjoy the concert. So are you going to enjoy the concert, or you just, do you get what I'm saying? Make yourself part of it. Get up. Are you going to make yourself to VIP? Are you going to make your way to the VIP? Or are you going to get kicked out?
Mm-hmm.
So what about the niggas who kicked the rock from under the door and closed the door? Because we got a couple, if we're going to be real about black entertainment, it's a couple of thems in the mix too.
Because again, I'm very happy that I made it at the age that I did at 47, because it's a personal thing that you have to realize that, and this is real talk, and I'm just being very honest with you guys. Both of my parents passed away 6 months between each other, and my brother passed away in 2009.
Oh man!
When he passed away, I was just like, okay, well, I honestly don't feel like no one's gonna give me my shit. I honestly feel like if I really believe in myself, God's gonna bless me. So when you go in thinking that they can't control your job or your destiny, that only God can, I promise it's a really strong thing. So you're not insecure about your spot. Because let me tell you, they will fucking make you insecure. Man, they would throw Tiffany Haddish at me like it wasn't shit. And like, even when Tiffany came there, they thought, you know, me and Tiffany known each other 20 years before this shit, motherfucker.
Y'all was in the LA scene for decades.
How the fuck you think you gonna play us against each other? Like, no. And like I said, I'm 47, so I'm confident enough in myself to know that I'm Leslie Jones, and that, yeah, I'm not worried about somebody else coming and taking my shit. And that's the problem, Roy, is the motherfuckers will kick that rock because they're like, I can't let them see. I can't let them, that this person can, because I could have easily been like, yeah, don't let, you know, whoop and don't, you know, I could have easily,
yeah.
I'm not, because let me, And this is another point, is that before all of this stuff happened, I remember a white comic walking up to me, and this is before I started doing mainstream clubs and stuff, and I had a white comic walk up to me. He was like, "You're so fucking funny." He was like, "But if I was to walk into Walmart and walk into the Black female comic section, I can pick anything and it all be the same." And that was the day I threw out all my material. I threw it all out and I just started over, because it's like, now I want to be Leslie Jones. I'm a brand now, you know, and that's not easy to fucking make a brand, you know, and it's about energy. It's about, damn, Roy, it's about saying cracker ass cracker in your head instead of saying it out loud and showing it on your face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cracker ass cracker. Yeah, you cracker ass cracker. Yeah, cracker ass cracker.
Because then the nigga that come in, because it always be a black when they get in and go, "Tired of these goddamn white people." Then the white people be like, "Which one of you niggas let that nigga in here?"
Right.
right.
Which one of y'all let him in the concert?
And I don't want people to think that you have to be. You don't have to be fake. There's this is, if you're a real nigga, you a real nigga. It's gonna do. You get what I'm saying? Right. You don't have to be.
You don't
fake.
have to announce it. Yeah.
You could be who the fuck you are, but you have to make good decisions. And I can't explain it. You can't stand up with a scowl on your face. It's not about being some passing ass nigga or whatever. It's about selling your product, nigga. If you were standing out on the street, it doesn't matter where the fuck you are, you gonna smile while you selling your fucking product. You are your product. So what the fuck is you scowling for? Ain't nobody gonna walk up to you and talk to you.
Because don't nobody owe you nothing.
People are rabid. These white people are looking for the most safest motherfucker. And you gotta know how to play that middle. You gotta know how to play.
Hey Leslie, I'll salute to you too, man. Something you said earlier that kind of like reminded me of, like, I do a lot of career days too when I talk to kids, because I hear people talking to kids in career days and they be talking at them. And I realize, like, being from the hood, all of these skills are transferable. Like the little black girl who tell her homegirls to shut up, "I got this, let me speak." That's like the lawyer, the agent, the manager. You know what I'm saying? The little girl who don't like the house being nasty, she wants to clean.
But she not encouraged like that though, Ron.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why when I do career days, I talk about this. And even like the little boy who get turned down by 10 girls and he'll keep going and try to holler at the next one, that's sales. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things you mentioned, how it's transferable to comedy. And a lot of comedians, just like the mechanic in the hood, they're good at fixing cars, but they don't know how to talk to people. They're good at fixing hair. You know, and I'm like,
tell my mechanic that, the ghetto mechanic, I was like, you fucking got a business here. Me hosting Chocolate Sundays, I'm watching people curse out the promoter because they ego and they only got 5 minutes instead of 10. And I'm like, bro, like, you had a chance to perform on one of the biggest stages in the world. Like, I've gotten gigs, huge gigs, just by performing there. And you're complaining about your time and ready to fight somebody, bringing your back home. Let me tell you something. The new jacks, I'll be wanting to kick them in the chest, cuz I mean, some of the motherfuckers, some of the spots you motherfuckers get, I was like, you complaining about the Laugh Factory, you bitch ass. You know, fuck you.
Please tell them. Tell them, Leslie.
You fucking, let me explain the clubs in LA. This is how I used to explain the clubs in LA. Comedy Store, fuck the shit out of it. Fuck the shit. I've described them like bitches. Fuck the shit out of the Comedy Store. Fuck the shit out. All in the car, the parking lot, the bitch let me finger her in Walmart. I swear to God, she's a rude ass bitch. I done fucked her all through this motherfucker. Laugh Factory, let me feel on the titties and kiss her once. She ain't let me fuck her though. Fucking Improv, this bitch won't even take my number. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like when I hear a new jack complaining about a spot at one of them, you go, hey nigga, like,
jeez.
Usually we perform on nigga night, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how it used to be for us, Roy. You got to tell them, Roy, that only time we used to get them spots was on nigga night. And
Knuckle Up Mondays. Take us to the streets.
And we would get the mainstream spots. Like the way I started getting the spots at the Comedy Store is I went up to Tommy and I said, Tommy, you fucking racist. You're racist and you're racist because you don't put black people up. You don't put me up, you racist. And he was like, I'll put you up at 10:30 spot. And I fucking crushed that shit. I crushed that shit and he could never deny me another spot.
Man.
But if I would have bombed, he would have had every right not to fucking put me up again.
And he would use that as the reason and motivation for not putting other black comics up. I've seen all your acts. You guys are all the same. When Leslie was speaking about, actually when Roy, when you said the part about somebody kicking the rock from underneath the door. It's crazy because LA still has so much of that mentality.
Jeez.
Because so many people look at comedy as a solo spot or a solo sport. And it's a shame because in my mind, it's like the more people we get in here, the more we can affect change. The more people we have in those positions to pull the next person up. Like, I love sharing this platform. I love getting people on here. I love connecting the dots. I love the fact that I'm able to meet people and hear from people I look up to and collect those jewels and gems and hopefully prevent myself from going down or having a mishap because they are able to give me those jewels and I can apply that to my life right now. But so many people only look at the right now. Like, I don't want nobody else to get in here because I want to get all that I can get right now. It's like, bro, long term.
Me and Lauren was literally didn't speak to each other for 2 months because he wouldn't hire Tony Baker. I was so fucking like, I literally was not speaking. He literally had to text me and go, you can't stop speaking to me about Tony Baker. You can't stop speaking to me just because of Tony Baker. And I said, yes, I can, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can.
Because you could take recommendations from them stupid white motherfuckers that will hire a racist that you end up having fucking fire, and I'm giving you the person that's gonna make your show the shit. Because let me tell you something, Tony Baker through that fucking COVID, when they was doing them fucking, Tony would have destroyed that shit because he's the social media king. He would have, and
he's already been doing that. That's his fucking wheelhouse.
Like, you'll listen to Colin, you'll listen to, but you won't listen like to a motherfucker who really is looking out for the show. Look, let me tell you something. I don't have no problem with saying, hey, you need to go get this person. Like right now, this is a big thing. Like, I'm trying to change the way. Right now, I'm rewriting Watermelon Man. Okay, now, when I first got this project, I said, one person cannot write this, okay? The original writer of Watermelon Man was a white person. And he wrote it because he was like, I think white people need to really see what it feels like to be a black person. So they called Mario Van Peebles Sr. in to direct it. Now, Mario came in, gun smoking, like, yeah, motherfucker, we about to make this shit about the Black Panthers, whoop, 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 whoop. And the guy was like, nope, that's not what this shit is about. This is about an equal thing. This is not about fucking this, and this. So he had to write a book so Mario wouldn't change his script. Now, when I got a hold of the script, this is what I told TriStar. I said, one person can't write this. They're so gun-ho on having this big headline of like, Leslie Jones gets Watermelon Man and writes with a black writer. No. This needs to be written by a collaborated set of writers that's going to make this an even kill right. So it can't just be black. It has to be, I have to have white writers. I have to have respect. Dude, we have to be across the fucking board. When I say it was like pulling fucking, like I got Johnny Mac, I got Owen Smith. I went and you grabbed these motherfuckers, like, because I was like,
these niggas got 20 years of writing credits on their resume. How is that pulling teeth?
Easily 60 years in a room. 60 years of experience.
I'm telling them, I was like, they're so like gun-ho about, no, I said, let me explain something to you. I said, this is the headline you want. Leslie Jones rewriting Watermelon with a collaborated set of writers. So so we go into the Guild. The Guild's like, the Guild's trying to protect, but they're like, oh, who's the story by? Woo, woo, woo. So I ended up having to collaborate all 5 of the writers as a group so we can get paid as a group to be able to go in, because it was like, and I mean, it was a fucking like, okay, you can have 2 writers. No. Okay, so then you can have 3. So I had to literally go to the Guild and say, hey, you're supposed to be protecting writers. So you're gonna tell me I have to go tell 2 writers that they're fired. This is, and during COVID, when no one's working. So it was like, you have to.
But you also can't say cracker ass cracker in the email.
I was saying cracker ass, cracker, you fucking cracker ass motherfucker, crackers, you don't fucking cracker ass, cracker, crack, crack. You motherfuckers don't fucking understand, you cracker ass, crackers. But it was very calm when I was talking to them, because I was like, I want these people to work. I need this to look like it's supposed to look. But this is what I'm trying to say. If I can do this, then everybody else will start doing it, you guys, if it's fucking successful. Do you get what I'm saying? Somebody will go, hey, let's go grab Tahir and Ron G and fucking let's write this movie. Do you get what I'm saying? Because everything right now is such a narcissist base. It's written by one. Tyler Perry, I love Tyler. but I wish Tyler would just hire 4 black writers. Just hire 4 more.
And a wig designer.
Just hire 4. You don't even.
What? What'd you say?
And a wig designer.
And do you get what the fuck I'm? I love Tyler, but he could do so much more. He just on this, like he had this video about him. You know, oh yeah, I just finished writing these 12. Like you, dude, do you know how many writers are out there
100 episodes,
and then you're fucking writing one thing, motherfucker. Let me explain something, and this is very important, comedians. I love our people, but your people can't tag your shit. They think of the same thing you do. You have to go and let someone else touch your shit. Once I went to a mainstream club and had these white motherfuckers touch my shit, I'm now taking another journey with my jokes. Collaboration helps. It doesn't hurt, it helps.
You know the problem with that, Leslie? Like my biggest mistake in my career, and I've said this on the record before, was that you inherit the career habits of the generation before you.
Yeah.
So I opened for OGs that was mine, fuck everybody, I don't need nobody. So when I got to LA, like 06, 07, I was very much, I don't need nobody, I'm gonna just write these jokes and I'm gonna make it. When what I should have been doing, because like I look at what like Tahir and Tony Baker and DC Urban, like that little collective and Kev on stage, I get jealous because I'm like, fuck. But I can go back to 07 and I know who the fucking, what the pieces would have been.
Yo, Roy, I'm telling you, that's how it was for me. When I came up, I was in a group. It was me, Alex Thomas, Daryl Heath, this dude called Mr. Wendell.
I remember Wendell.
The dude who died, Danny Grayson, I want to say his name, Danny Grayson.
Was it James Hanna?
Hannah?
James Hanna.
No. Danny Gray, way back in the, I think he was Thumper. You remember Thumper? To see, I'm old. I'm way back now. That's way back. Thumper used to be
Snow White, ain't it?
No, he's black. And that Thumper was funny than a motherfucker. It was Thumper, Dave Edwards, and all of them used to have. It used to be like that though. That's what I'm saying, Roy. When I came up, it was like that. And then there was a point where things started becoming, oh no, I wrote that. Oh no, I wrote that joke. Oh no, I wrote that joke. Oh no, do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm telling TriStar, you got to take the ego out of this fucking system to get some better projects.
Leslie, we lived in the same apartment complex for a year. Not once did I reach out to you and just go, hey, nigga, what jokes you working on? Let's do Punch Up one day.
Yeah, but whenever we see each other, though, that's because, nigga, we are not just sitting around fucking doing comedy at night anymore. We're fucking actually working. Like, somebody had to check me about that because I was like, oh, man, I ain't doing what. And they was like, bitch, you worked like 3 fucking jobs. Of course we didn't. We fucking probably was asleep, nigga. I wish you would have called me, nigga. I'd have been like, if you don't get no motherfucking ass. You do like so don't fault yourself for that because whenever we see each other, we fucking call shit up.
Ron, you know you get off the road and like Monday is laundry day for comedians.
Of course, yeah.
You do your little chores around the house. I saw Leslie in the laundry room one day at the apartment complex. She had just come off from opening for Cat. And she said, nigga, this nigga Cat Williams, he put a bitch on. Then we was in the limo. This nigga opened the limo and just threw money out the fucking limo. And I just said, shit, I got to
wait a minute.
Make
wait
it.
a minute. Can I tell you when I opened up for him in Detroit? We opened up in Detroit. This nigga, something. Okay, so this, everybody was trying to do everything for Cat. So we in the backstage. This nigga brought him a fur coat. The fur coat was $35,000. This nigga
in Detroit.
This $35,000, he ain't even paid for it. So this nigga walks out on the stage. Yeah. This nigga takes off the coat and throws it in the audience. The nigga who made the coat fainted. The nigga said, we was crying. They tore that coat up. Oh.
Hey, what do you do? Hey, what do you do, Leslie? What do you do?
I know. I need an actor, Leslie.
Me and Cookie was dying. It was like, oh my God.
Hold on, 1 second.
Because Cat didn't give him a goddamn penny.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second. Y'all keep asking me to let it ride and keep going. Y'all, we had 3,000 people and we had 1,400 likes. Y'all don't really want to keep it going. Y'all can get them likes up. Y'all want to keep it going. Now y'all know the show ends at 9 o'clock. The show ends at 9 o'clock. However, if my guests want to keep it going, I'm not going to question it. But y'all know I like to keep time. I see all the comments.
I'm a father. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, see, there you go.
He in New York.
I got morning shift.
Wait a minute. I'm saying there's gonna be somebody that's gonna walk in the background in a minute and get in the bed. Like, nigga, you can get
my girl probably ready to go to bed.
It's so funny. Is she in the living room pissed off?
You like wrap it up.
Probably so.
Wrap it up.
Well, listen, you already heard it. Roy has to go, and I'm not gonna hold them past their time. I would have kept it going, but again, guys, y'all know I like to keep to the time schedule. So we got 4 minutes left. We can go ahead and do the wrap ups, do the thank yous, and let people know what projects you got coming up. Ron, you want to go first, and then we go Daylon, then we go Spice, we go Leslie, we go Roy.
Man, Leslie got me all amped up. I got my first audition since March, so I'm about to go kill that. So I can
you better murder that
and
shit.
Get me some button blinds. That's what I want. Step my game up. Some button blinds, like. Yeah, man. But man, I'm just Leslie. Thank you, man. Like you done put a fire under me right now. I'm just
that's OG game right there, man.
To be a part of this, man.
It should be a fire.
Definitely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this audition. Hey, so listen, I got so much great stuff happening. Please follow me on Instagram, comedian Ron G. I'm doing a series called What's Going On. It's gonna bless your socks off. Comedian RONG. Every Thursday, I do my own game show, dating game show called Couples Couch on Instagram. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in for that. And then every Sunday I do virtual Sundays. What was that?
It wasn't me, guys. I swear.
This nigga. Every Sunday I do virtual Chocolate Sundays, which is the same dope comedy show we do at the Laugh Factory, but we do it via Zoom. We got a DJ, we got an after party. It's super dope. And I got my own podcast called the 2-Piece Podcast, the number 2 PIECE podcast. But follow me, comedian Ron G, on everything. And hey, thank y'all to be amongst all these greats, man. I appreciate y'all. Spice, Daylon, Tahir, thank you for having me on the show. Roy, always a fan. We don't talk as often as we should, but I'm rooting for you, bro, and I want to see you win.
You know, you're a down south nigga. I always got love for the South.
Appreciate you, Cole. Hey, appreciate you, folks. You know how it is. Straight up, though, my nigga. You know how we get down, Cole.
All right, then fuck with me.
Hey, I'll let you then. I'll let your boy. Yeah. And then Leslie, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sis. And it's great talking to you. Last time I saw you was at the Laugh Factory, and it was right before you took off, and you had a secret that you couldn't tell nobody. You nigga made it. You got a pending fame. She had that pending fame face. She was like, I got some stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see you soon. You know, good to see you. And then took off after that.
And look, and the pending face is still there, nigga.
Always plotting.
But thank y'all, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, right.
All right. Daylon, you wanna go next?
Yeah, man. I want to thank y'all I'm a huge comedy fan. Roy knows this specifically. I'm a huge fan of comedians. I watch all the time. So thank y'all for letting me hang out with y'all. Let the corporate guy, let me buy y'all tickets so I can be able to hang in this room with y'all, and hopefully, some of those good gems for the people that may not be as talented that can be comedians, but, looking at it like, we can get this corporate money too. Some of those things, as Ron kind of said, translate right over, being able to play those games, being able to step in a room, being able to be authentically yourself, and also leave that door cracked to be able to let other people in, and making sure that everybody understands and knows once you're in those rooms, you got to make it happen because everybody is looking at you. And once you do make it happen, once you get that credibility, then it is your duty to send that elevator back down so everybody else can join too. Because ultimately, the great part of being at that concert is your people are there with you. It's no fun if you're there by yourself. It's so much more fun when you got your people, you got your crew, you got people that think the way you do. Yeah. You can share inside jokes and like, oh, you get that? Like that is so necessary to not be the only Black person in the room, whether that's in a boardroom or whether that's in Hollywood. You don't want to be the only Black person. That is a lonely life to live. It's up to us. It's our duty that once we get that opportunity, we have to take advantage of it and bring somebody else up. So appreciate y'all for letting me hang with y'all today, man. Much
man,
love.
that's the most inspirational Wingstop. Nigga, what, nigga? If I knew that Wingstop had that type of inspiration going.
Hey, Wingstop cuts my check. You know, that's good. You know, but you know, I've been in this market.
Oh, that's dope, though, brother. I'm glad.
Years. So
that ain't corporate spin. That's who Daylon really is, man.
Daylon sounds like he's running for mayor every time.
I swear to God, I would vote for this motherfucker. I would vote.
No, right?
A minute and I'll be like, nigga, y'all better go vote for that Wingstop, nigga.
Wings and rent, nigga. Wings and rent.
I've dealt with people before, and most times they're a fucking snore, man, or they just like, they think they're funny and they not. Daylon plays the pocket, and when he speaks, it's really when he has something to say, and I appreciate that because it's always something good when he does speak. So I appreciate you pulling up, man, and just being a solid brother each and every time we interact, bro.
For sure.
Spice, you want to go ahead and go next?
Yeah. Hey, guys, I fixed my mic, so I know we all good. I know it's probably still low, but I've been fine-tuning it and everything. Hey, guys, follow me on Instagram. It's the @ symbol, and then Spice Adams. You can also go on my website, spiceadams.com, or you can go to shop, and then there's a period after shop, spiceadams.com, and you can buy merch and stuff like that, T-shirts like the one I got on. You can put that on there as well. And hey, man, I just want to say, I hope everybody that's watching has been blessed because you've been getting this for free. A lot of people will pay for this. You got some knowledge, whether that's if you play sports, whether you're a comedian, whether you work at Wingstop, or whatever the case may be. Everybody got blessed on here, and I'm so glad that I was a part of it. And make sure you like and subscribe to hear more. Hello?
Jesus, wept on the cross.
Don't come out of character.
Check your phone. I text you like 3 times.
Leslie, you gotta follow Spice Adams. I'm telling you, you gonna love that shit.
Use.
It's free. You can
I don't want that shit to pop up on my goddamn feed.
You don't want this to pop up on your feed? Come on now.
I will block you too if you try to follow me. I will block the shit out of you too if you try to follow me, nigga. I will block you, nigga, and then report you, nigga. I will report you. I will report you. I'll be like, there's a goddamn crazy motherfucker on this. And y'all need to do something.
What about now? Let's spray the juke for him. What about now?
Nigga, I bet you that room smell like desperation and awfulness.
Awesomeness. Typo.
Ice, go get your phone and text me back. That nigga said typo.
Typo. But I'm using that shit. Typo. That's fucking funny. That was the best thing ever. So.
Last laugh. There we go. We're right there. Right there. We're done.
Man, I hope Jesus helps you, man. I really do hope Jesus gets in touch with you.
Leslie, let's get you next. Spice, go get your phone and check your phone. I text you like 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing Supermarket Sweep. That's gonna air October the 18th, right after the NBA Finals.
That's dope.
And it's about to be some real. It's about to be one of them shows, yo. Because I'm crazy, and we give away a lot of fucking money. I made sure that we gave money away to the essential workers. Also, like every week, I get money, sent to essential worker or something.
Dope.
And we gave away a lot of fucking money, man. I'm telling you, it was one of the funnest things I ever done, and one of the best things I've ever done from my heart. Like, cause it was just great. These people were coming in, and to give someone $100K, that's just a game. You could say God bless you, but you give somebody $100K. You saying God bless you in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Give me 1,000, I'm happy.
Exactly. And I'm also the new Plastic Man for DC Comics. So I'm writing and executive producing the animated series of that. And I just signed a book deal, really big book deal. And
Pending fame face.
You doing a memoir or like a fiction book?
They want me to do both, but I think I'm gonna write about myself. I think I'm gonna do a memoir. Yes. So me and Sister Soldier's gonna write it.
Oh.
And yeah, it's gonna be one of them books. And I got a lot of other things, hopefully to bring a lot of other people into the industry also. So trust me, I'm trying to do my work, y'all.
Hey.
If y'all need some fat extra, let me know.
Leslie, I'm telling you, he's funny, Leslie. Fuck with Spice Adams, Leslie.
She gonna fuck with him. Listen,
Instagram legend.
Listen, when Leslie came on Wording Is Hard, she let me know she fucking with me. She fucking with me, she gonna be fucking with Spice at some point. Trust me. And Leslie is fucking with me, man. Y'all don't know how much she's blessed my life just on like some real shit.
Like fucking no, I'm fucking with everybody. Do you understand? Yes, Spice, I will call you motherfucker. Like real talk, that shit's gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wear that though, Spice. You gotta wear something better.
I'm that bitch that you don't invite to the party because she's bringing 50 people. Oh, you said it was a party though. You said it was okay for me to invite a couple. You told me I can invite a couple of people. It's just 2 people that's coming.
200.
Hey, Fashion Nova shorts invited too, Spice?
What'd you say?
Them Fashion Nova shorts invited too, man.
That's what got them on, actually.
Nigga, when I call you, nigga.
No, don't stand up. Don't stand up.
You better have that romper on, nigga, when I call you, nigga.
Oh, he still got them on. Fashion Nova men's.
This nigga, does he have on Spanx?
He got on biking shorts on.
They just short and bad shorts, guys.
This nigga got on a dance belt.
He got on the body shape.
I'm gonna live forever.
The body magic.
I ain't got shit popping, man. Y'all just watch the Daily Show on Comedy Central at 11 o'clock.
You funny than a motherfucker, man. You always got shit.
Well, I got a couple things cooking on the back burner, but as you all know, the Viacom-CBS merger has created some tumultuous times at Comedy Central. And we're going to wait for that executive structure to get restructured, and then we'll see where the fuck we at with a couple of them things that we got on the back burner.
Keep your job. There you go.
Let me just stay corporate for a minute right there. Yep. Let me not say nothing too crazy.
But you be so funny on there, man. I just love when y'all hit points that motherfuckers are not gonna hit. I love that shit. It ain't
my space to speak on it, but when you talk about somebody who move in silence and send the elevator back down to bring people up, Trevor Noah is one of them. And I'm gonna just stop right there.
Love Trevor. Love him.
It's a lot of stuff that happens off the record that man does to make sure that the people are in a good position to win, that other people are in a good position to win. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to a charity, I See Me Incorporated, I See Me INC, ISeeMeInc.com. Go there and donate. It's run by a school teacher in my hometown of Birmingham. Basically, with COVID, a lot of these kids ain't getting access to the libraries. As you know, there's a tie between literacy and getting up out the hood. So if you know how to read, that's step one in being able to get to something on the horizon. So what she does, she puts books by Black authors and Black illustrators in the hands of Black people. She needs y'all money to make it happen. ISeeMeInc.com.
Wait a minute, I see me?
Yeah, I see me.
Like C?
INC. Oh, yeah, there it is right there on the screen. ISeeMeInc.com. Y'all fuck with that site, donate a little bit of money, make sure these Black kids get Black books to read during COVID. The COVID, as my auntie calls it.
COVID.
The COVID.
The COVID.
The COVID.
I appreciate the
That's it,
link
man.
to the plug, Roy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely on it. I'm definitely on it for sure.
Man, shout out to Wingstop. I guess I need to move closer to the Wingstop in Harlem, and then I get me some Wingstop next time. Wingstop Wednesdays, we got to make it happen.
I got you, bro. I can work out some things. You get your special.
Just tell the Wingstop nigga I'll meet him in Central Park. Let me meet him halfway. We'll do it like a dope deal. Just put the briefcase down.
His name is Larry.
Yeah, tell Flavor nigga to drop some new flavors. We need
20,000 unmarked wings. 20,000 unmarked wings in a briefcase.
Just drop them. Oh boy.
His name is Larry.
No serial number on the wings. Untraceable.
Yo, man.
Listen, I love doing the show every night, man, but there are certain nights that just really just do something amazing, and this is definitely one of those nights. I got a lot of people I look up to, respect, and just admire in this Zoom right here. Thankful to Daylon for me connecting Roy Wood Jr. on this joint. Spice Adams, always a pleasure working with you. Leslie, you already know it's the same thing. And Ron, my comedian brother, man, I appreciate you guys as well. Somebody
Roy, I just donated.
Love you, Leslie. Love you.
Somebody paid me to read all my thank yous in the voice of DMX, so just bear with me, church. Eric Thomas, I appreciate you, man, nigga. Jose Martinez, Annette, Jose, LeBaron, Shamika, Ernestine, Eric, Chris, Nicholas. I appreciate you niggas, man. So thank you so much for that.
What the fuck just happened? Oh,
hey, man,
they didn't ask me to hear. I forgot.
Oh. God damn, I miss you West Coast niggas. I miss y'all, man. I swear I miss y'all.
I'm telling you, Roy, it's the bomb back out here.
We got one more show tomorrow night. We're going to have Ali from Houston. We're going to have Black Ron. We're going to have Keisha Hunt, and we're going to have Billy Sorrells on that show. And then Friday, an episode of Best Silent Listening Party. We always got something brewing up for you guys and cooking up for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button on your way out. Let's get it to 2,000 likes. Shout out to my More mods. The entire show, every time you guys had something going on or pubbing it, they put it in the chat. I see me, they put it in the chat. All your social media handles and everything was put in the chat. So shout out to the More mods, and also shout out to the More mob. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the Patreon, subscribing to the YouTube page. You guys mean the world to me. And big shout out to the Rewatch gang. It's the group of people that come back on later on to watch the entire show. Appreciate y'all, man, for your constant support, as well as the Scary Squad and everybody from Damn Internet You Scary, man. We appreciate the support all day. You guys have been a fantastic crowd. You guys make it home safe. I appreciate my guests. Thank you for pulling up on me.
I just donated, Roy.
Yep.
Roy,
can we donate to get Spice Adams some headphones so he can hear how goddamn loud he is?
I got headphones. Look,
why you ain't somebody frying fish?
You need a cash app, dude.
You ain't had the headphones on this whole time.
I got headphones.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I've been trying to get it, Leslie. When I get it, I'll give it to you. All right, y'all, be easy.
Hey, great seeing y'all, man. Take care.
Straight, man.
Cash app. All right.